All right, hola, everyone. We've got the next podcast thingy-mabobber. I'm not going to be a good host, but we're just going to accept it. All right, this episode, what, 33? Yeah.
33. Episode 33,
We
guys.
are on the 10th week of the Legends anniversary. Pretty good. And the Global Dokkan anniversary started up. Good times.
So is the Dokkan anniversary going to end before the Legends one does?
I think it might, actually. Yeah, because we're going to move into the download celebration, and Legends is going to be releasing PyCon 2. So that's going to be
Oh
very
God.
good.
This was PyCon beta. He's gonna be his full PyCon card once the end of July hits. So there we go.
Legends anniversary never ends.
Oh my God.
Okay, wait. Okay. People are asking about top grossing. Listen, okay, here's the thing. Global is going to get top grossing. Global is going to get everything that JP got. Number one. I'll get that out of the way, but it always takes longer, all right? Like, Global's going to get 150 plus stones. Don't worry about that. It's coming. You know, it's just, you got to have patience.
It's the weekend, so just give it a couple of days, you know.
I mean, you got to remember too, guys. Like, there are multiple countries they have to account for.
Yep.
And like I mentioned before, they'd rather give it to you all at once rather than piecemeal it to you, because there's a chance the server might screw up and give you double rewards, which is shocking if they ever did that. But like, you know, so they just rather give you the 100, 150 stones up front. That's it. So.
I mean,
just gotta wait.
During the 4th anniversary, basically, Global got the exact same 3 top grossing awards that JP did. And it was almost exactly the same. Like, the rewards were exactly the same. So even though Global does their different sort of 7-stone bullshit per country type thing, if you just look at what JP got, I guarantee y'all that's exactly just what Global's going to get. Like, they're just going to match it up to what JP got. What will be different is I imagine Global will hit top grossing for Rosé's banner, and then we'll see. Are they going to give out tickets? Are they going to give out stones? You know, we'll see for that.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that's out of the way, right? We just got that totally out of the.
I mean, yeah, but we'll have to talk about it multiple times. Yes, you guys are going to get top grossing. Don't worry.
All right. Well, with 5th year being released, what was it? Wednesday night? Well, I think that was what it was.
Yeah, whatever day.
Yeah, it's days are kind of flowing together, but yeah. So 5th year, how is it going so far for the global people?
I mean, it seems to be quite good. I mean, you know, they have the Twitter campaign. Like, you know, they had like the sponsored like hashtags with the emojis and shit. Like, it's been crazy.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. They didn't do that for JP, so I don't know.
No, they didn't. JP shafted.
Another
JP
JP
the banners
shafted.
are obviously way better than Global, so.
Yeah, you get tickets automatically. So.
I mean, I always knew tickets were a good thing, but having like just starting that global account just to screw around with, yeah, tickets are amazing. Like amazing. Like I can't understand why people think that they're terrible or it's not worth it. Like
Who
what?
the heck? Okay, who in their right mind is saying that tickets are bad? You have to be out of your mind.
Listen, I have had so much pushback on that, where I will mention the tickets and people are, oh, Truth, talking about the tickets again. It's all you can talk about. Yeah, fucker, it's a kind of a big deal. It's a huge advantage.
Okay. You know what? Let's do an experiment. Okay, so whoever says that to you going forward into the future, okay, automatically your tickets taken away. Now go and summon. Let's see how you feel.
Okay, here's why. Because I'm saying, like, I even jumped on the Reddit and I was like, yes, I think the games should be aligned because it would cancel out, I think, a lot of the negativity and, like, you know, things would be good. And then I got downvoted and people were like, no, because I don't want them to get rid of the tickets. I don't want to lose the ability of foresight. It's like, oh, now we're complaining about these things. Now that it looks realistic that the games could get aligned. Now all of a sudden we don't want it. Like, it's like everything is just chaos with Dokkan.
Who's that one guy who was saying they didn't want the versions to be aligned from the beginning?
That would be you, yes. You.
Yeah.
You. Goresh.
And the reason is because I don't want the tickets to go away.
Okay, wait. You DM'd me last night. You said it was a video. Here, go ahead. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. So I saw, I think it was like 1 or 2 or 3 videos. It's a Japanese YouTuber was posting on the global version, and people really aren't familiar with the global version over in Japan that much because there's
They're not.
There's no big reason for them to even care about the global version.
Right.
Yep.
But now that we're getting like, you know, more global firsts, there's a lot more differences now between both versions than there used to be.
Yep.
You know, people are more interested in it. And this guy posted a video summoning for, it was LR Vegito and Gogeta, and the entire, I'm not even kidding, every single comment was them saying, "Oh, in the next survey, we have to ask for discounts and tickets."
Yes, I'm all for it. I'm totally for it.
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people even know about that. Like, a lot
No,
of
they
Japanese players
don't. No,
even
there are a
know.
lot of JP players who just. I mean, theoretically, it makes sense that why would you? If you already have the version in your country, why care about another version, right? But then the moment they find out, oh, another version is getting this, this, and this, it's like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Yeah. I don't know, man. For first, like, I pulled a ton of units off tickets, and I'm just like, if this was JP, this would be me burning stones or buying more stones to burn to get these opportunities. Like, it's so stupid. Like the 2,500 stones that I just farmed out of that account, it's like basically doubled. Or not really double, but like an extra 30%. So I don't know. I hope we would get it eventually. Or maybe when everything aligns, we get the best of both worlds. We'll get tickets, discounts for both versions, and
Oh my god, dude, Nolar, the money we would probably save.
I know.
Oh my god, dude. Oh
Yeah, Mr. Crazy, 10 copies of the Blue Bros. Jeez.
yeah, like I
Okay.
stopped just shy of 17k stones.
Yeah.
I'm sure in 17k stones we would get at least one copy from tickets. There's a decent chance, I would say.
I would imagine that for 10 copies, I would imagine 10k stones, and if we had tickets for this banner,
Oh,
that's all you would need, right? Because
If you got 3 tickets for every multi for 17k stones, you would get 1,020 tickets.
Oh
it's
my
another
God.
1,020 units that you could have had with the opportunity to
102
pull those.
multis, that's free.
Yeah.
Jeez.
that's why. Listen, like it's a
That's
meme.
5,100 stones that you're getting back.
Yeah, it's a meme of me telling people save for anniversary, and it's like, oh, it's such a meme. And the number one thing I get really annoyed with, I actually get annoyed with this. People say, oh yeah, just save for the 27th year anniversary. No, asshole. It's not about the fact that better units will come. Yes, better units will come, but it's the quality of the banner itself. Like, it's not just Vegito, it's LR Gohan, it's Trunks and Zamasu being on there, it's LR Int Vegito being on there, Physical Vegito Blue being on there, and then discounts, and then extra discounts that JP didn't have, and then tickets on top of it. Like, it's insane.
Pilaf Trove, which is just nuts.
Oh my god,
yeah,
I love. I love coming on Global and getting in that Pilaf Trove, boy. Woo!
You like the battlefield currency?
Yes, I do. I'm jelly. I want that on JP, man.
Yeah, seriously. Oh man. Oh Jesus. I looked at Pilaf Trove and like I was saying like, I'll pick up a couple things, and really all I picked up were just Pilaf Trove's sales. That's it. I only bought like one stone sale on Global because I was just like, I'll play this for fun. But the Pilaf Trove is like, there's an insane value there. So, I mean, if you're a spender, that's the place to go. The tickets on Pilaf Trove, you could go either way. Like I kind of think they're not as good as actually buying stones and like contributing to top grossing in that way. But
Wait.
Pilaf Trove is-
Wouldn't buying stuff from Pilaf Trove count towards top grossing though? It's money being spent on the app.
Yeah, it would, but I'm just saying, like, you're getting redundant. You're getting more value per the banner, where you spend the 50 stones and get 3 tickets, as opposed to just buying 28 tickets. I think that's the top pack,
I mean,
or whatever.
yeah, but we could have guessed
Plus,
that there was going to be equips in there. Like, of course.
Well, I think the other thing as well, though, is that something like Pilaf Troves, I would not be surprised. I mean, because based on how many people there in the community who still don't know about any of our videos, any of our guides, or anything like that, they probably still have a bit of a negative look on something like the Pilaf Trove, especially when it first came out.
Yeah.
And that could still easily carry into even today, right? Even if you clearly look at it right now and go like, look, there's tickets and all this extra stuff, right? It's actually, some of it's actually probably a good price. But I would not be surprised if there were a lot of players that just simply see it as, oh, it's still, that same thing that I saw 2 years ago or something like that. And they're not going to buy it. And so they're probably just going to go straight for the stones or not even buy anything. So
Yeah, I think a lot of that mindset
Yeah.
is kind of gone because the fact that they definitely realized, like, even the devs were probably like, okay, nobody's buying these $30 orb packs that give you like not even half of one potential route. And they're like, okay, we should probably rethink the pricing here. And then, I mean, starting with I don't even remember when it was. It was like Piccolo or something. Piccolo's Dokkan Fest. They started releasing these Pilaf Trove packs, like every banner, and like they're actually really good value. Like a guaranteed featured SSR for like what was like $20. Like that's good. And then a bunch of other stuff too. You got like meat. You got like orbs. Now they're giving out skill orbs in there too. Like I don't know.
Yeah, the meat is a big deal. Is there?
Yeah,
keys?
I was gonna say the meat.
There's keys in there too, right?
He's in there too.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's also character slots. Just a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You're gonna have more character slots than me now. It's not fair.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be at like 1,900 character slots.
How many are you at? Oh, go ahead. Drop it. How many are you at right now? Character slots. Let's go.
I haven't bought the rank pack yet.
Ah, excuses, man. Come on. What? I'm at 1695 right now for character slots.
I'm gonna be way past you when I buy these. Hold on.
Oh, let me see where.
He's like going and buying them right now.
No.
Let me see how many I've got. I should be about the same.
Listen, man. I'll go in this Supreme Kai metal store right now and get a couple more. Test me. I will.
You haven't used all your Supreme
Don't
Kai?
test
or-
me.
No. I've been saving. Yeah, I've got like those Supreme Kai stones. I've got a shit ton of them left. I basically didn't use them besides Vegito.
Oh, I use mine strictly on the act to increase my act. I'm at like 311 act. No, 309 act.
I'm at 316.
Yeah.
I have 274.
Well,
You're new.
Yeah, I'm.
well, you aren't 999 yet.
I'm
so.
not even halfway there according to Garish.
No, you're not even halfway there.
900.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so we did talk about Pilaf Trove. That was the big thing because I having actually like looked through and bought a couple of things. I'm like, why don't we have this on JP? I guess that's like a segue. Why don't we have this on JP?
What, the tickets?
The Pilaf Trove, period.
I have no idea. That doesn't make sense. Because I think like 7 Deadly Sins, it's got all the same shit, right?
Yeah, but the difference is, and here's the only notable difference, is I don't think JP developed and published companies do that kind of stuff because Netmarble is a Korean published company or Korean developer and publisher. I don't know if that's like something with like the culture or whatever, or that's like my conspiracy theory, but like every other Bandai game doesn't have, or Bandai published game doesn't have that kind of like sales and packs in it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I'm thinking that's because of it, but I don't know if there's any other like published Japanese companies that do that. I don't know. I mean, I played a bunch of gachas. It's just not all of them have been JP versions. But all right. Anyways, and people saying Japanese gacha law. The only legit Japanese gacha law is the Kompu gacha, which is you can't have one banner of like Vegito and then another banner of Gogeta, and you have to summon both of them to make this ultimate Gogeta like blue fusion thing together. You know, you can't do that. Like that's illegal.
I want that.
Well, I mean, I want it too, but it's never happening. But anyways, so that's the only real gacha law, like legit law there. Everything else is basically, the competitiveness of the market, right? There's so many of them out there, and the gachas is like a big deal, big thing over there. So like, if you screw up in any facet, then people are going to leave and go to another game. So that's why the compensation's always better on the JP version because they need to entice the players to stay. So, anyways, getting that out of the way. Is there anything else we got to talk about global? I mean, it's just the start of the anniversary, so there's really nothing else.
I mean, dude, there's a lot because I've always felt like the 5-year anniversary because as it was going on, everyone was like, "Oh, it's amazing, it's amazing, amazing," and then it's like once we got the Part 3 info, and people were expecting like actual EZAs, and then also a lot of people thought that like a Broly or a Murasamasu banner that was gonna be in Part 3. Remember that? A lot of people thought it's like we're gonna get a third like double LR banner coming up, and then when it was just Goku Black, people were like, "Oh, this anniversary sucks." Like it's like whoa, wait a minute, no, it doesn't. It
doesn't suck.
No, yeah, definitely, because they give out so much free shit just for existing during this anniversary. It's insane. Like the Electrolyte campaign, right? Like there's a campaign in the third part with giving Trunks energy. Like it just gives out tons of good shit. Stones, character space, orbs, lots of good stuff.
I think the main disappointment with the anniversary was the fact that Part 3 was literally just nothing, pretty much. It was just the EZA for LR Zamasu.
Because I'm telling you,
and then the final
to them, an LR getting an EZA, they thought like that was like the grand finale. They're like, oh, they're gonna love this, right? But people were just like, okay, what else you got? Like, that's what happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because part 3, like, what celebration has had a part 3 before? Like the global 1,000-day celebration. That's
Yes.
all I can think.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I can think of.
So I don't know. I think it was a little bit. It was hyped up, but it was hyped up in the fact that it was just like there was nothing going on in part 2 that was really, super hype either, other than the fact that Zamasu got an LR awakening. What else did they get? They got the EZAs for the Broly and the what else? The Raditz and Vegeta, and that's it.
Yeah. Yep.
So a lot of the major things were in part 2, but I think that's one of the things that can be different for global, because global could get ESPR and Chain Battle in part 3. What if they got ESPR in part 2 and then they got Chain Battle in part 3? Like, imagine that.
Well, that would make it infinitely better than what we got in JP for sure. Because the problem I had with the 5th year anniversary for JP was the third part was just lacking in content. Because the only content, like you said, was the easy area or EZAs, right? That's it. Other than that, we got nothing else. We don't need another banner. Like, banner isn't always hype. Like, we just got 2 double LR banners. Like, we don't need another one.
Yeah.
But we needed something to play with. Like, the 4th year, I still contend the 4th year is the best anniversary because there was stuff to do constantly throughout the entire anniversary. So, like, they could have easily dropped a Broly, another Broly, or a Merge Zamasu, like, boss raid. Go to 999, right? Yeah, you get like little training items, but that's something to do, So they didn't do that for JP. They're not going to do that for global, but that's something they could have done. And I think the weird part is V Jump showcased ESBR, and we're like, okay, I think V Jump came out in the middle of part 2.
Yeah.
Or like right. Yeah. So we're like, okay, so part 3 is going to definitely have ESBR plus like this, whatever else they're going to throw at us, and it took us like a month before we got ESBR, which when you actually play SBR, it's nothing different than regular Super Battle Road, so
They just hit harder. That's
yeah, they just tuned up the difficulty in terms of like numbers, but they didn't like do anything special.
Yeah, but I mean, I still think it's like it just shows how easy it is for them to do content, right? Like just adding in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like the legendary Goku event missions is like huge. Like people are so excited about that. Like having to use those teams and stuff like that. Like that's actually one thing is they really should have added the final trump card last resort legendary Goku event mission when Gogeta and Vegeta dropped. They didn't do that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder when they're gonna do that. Maybe in like part 2. I don't know.
Because there's some other odds and ends that are sort of like lost to like the, global JP timeline. Because remember, Raditz's EZA area was Goku Day, so they could probably release it with that whenever they release that. And then like the Goku, Gohan, and Goten event that gives you the exclusive equipment for those characters as well. Is there a new 2K login LR unit underway? I don't think so. Let me change that.
We don't know. That's the honest answer. We just don't know.
I hope not. Let me change my answer to I hope not. Is that okay?
Wait,
So
also
just 300 days away on that one myself. So
yeah, I was gonna say so you're telling you're at about 1,700 days, right?
I'm at 1,700 or 1,705 or something like that.
Oh.
Okay,
The problem with doing a 2,000-day LR is that
it'd be impossible.
Impossible if you're new. But I mean, I don't really know if that matters, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just the like them putting in something that's unattainable is not like it's not fun. Like that's.
Well, I mean, if they did like a special sticker or like a special title or something, I don't think people would be like too worried.
What about a wallpaper?
Oh yeah, like a special wallpaper.
Wallpaper would be fine.
Like,
any problem with that.
It's not like you're missing out on something where if it's an LR card they give out for free, you're gonna be like, God damn it, I gotta wait another for me it's gonna be like 600 days, so another like 2 years for me to get it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think putting an LR card would be a good idea. It would just be something special, like you said, like a wallpaper or like a batch of stickers or something. You know what I mean? Just in that regard, it would be like, hey, thanks for logging in every day for 2,000 days. Here's your reward, But yeah. Okay, so I don't really have much else to talk about with 5th year.
Well, I mean, because we can talk about the events, right? Like So like the Goku Black unit, right? Right now you could just grind them up to TUR, but everyone really should be grinding up a copy to SA10, a second copy to SA10, and then a copy to SA5, and then if you wanted, also an SA10 copy to keep the TUR. But I mean, I have not found a reason to use them yet. So
Might as well just have one.
yeah.
Just to have one.
I think the one thing that would have helped. So he's super as an SSR, right? He's a super class unit, but then he changes to extreme as a TUR. He would have been different and usable if he was still super as a TUR.
Yep.
Because
Interesting enough.
a lot of people were confused about that on global. I've seen they're like, wait, what? It's a mistake. Why is he super? And it's like, no. It was like this on JP because it's like his fall from grace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the rose petals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they couldn't have made it any more obvious in that opening, right? Like. Can I shave my beard? I actually might. I actually have been thinking about that. I was thinking about going clean shaven. We'll see. I might actually try it out. It's been a while. What else? There's the Broly event as well, or the Broly, the 3 Saiyans of Fate, but you can only get 2 of them. Love that.
Yeah.
They're the ones relegated to background art or whatever.
Why do that? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. Unless they're planning to release him sometime else. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea when. So.
What things do they still have to do from the Broly? They could still do Young Nappa from the Broly movie too, because I just was watching your video on Young Nappa and Legends today, Garesh.
When did that come out?
Well, no, I said like I don't know. It popped up for me. I was like, okay, I'll watch this. That's like 8 months ago, right? Young Nappa.
Yeah.
That was way. Yeah, I was about to say that's way back when Nappa originally came out, wasn't it?
Didn't that come out for Halloween?
Is that what it was?
Something like that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty much the same anniversary that JP got, minus the better banners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's because
Well,
besides the 2nd year anniversary, right? Which, I mean, Gresh, you're very familiar with.
yeah, talk about it.
Besides, like, that LR Gohan banner on Global, there's never been differences at all, right?
Yeah.
To my knowledge, no. There's never been a difference.
The one I am not familiar with is the 1 year anniversary. Like, I know, like, Talon, for sure, you were around hardcore back then. But, like, that's the one I would have no knowledge on. Because I wasn't playing during the 1 year anniversary.
Other than the rates being lowered on global.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the
scummy
raid thing was about the only thing I can remember.
The true worst global shaft ever, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
that year 1, yep.
That's
The
a
only
global
problem.
shaft. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the problem is not a lot of people have been playing since that long, so they don't know.
No, a lot of those veteran players, they're gone. They're gone by now.
Yeah.
So-
So
That's why the whole like Dokkan
To be
stats
released.
website like even became a thing.
yeah.
We just got so distrustful of them that like we had to know what the rates were because back then the Google
They weren't
the Play
disclosed,
store
yeah.
and the Apple store didn't like
Mandate.
make them disclose the rates. Yeah.
Yeah. It was good because it was Laughing Man. Renzi was doing it too, right?
Yep.
I think those are the 2 ones. And all they did was just re-rolled accounts, took the stones, and then just summoned, and then just to get the rates. And like it was pretty close, like to what they said. Well, they didn't disclose it, but you're like, okay, it's 3% SSR rate. So if you add this up, this should be 3%. Yeah, and there you go. But back then, remember, guys, there was no GSSR. There were no Gacha coins.
Oh God. Remember guaranteed SRs, guys?
Yeah. Dead multis were literally 9 Rs and a SR.
9 Rs and 1 SR. Yep.
Or Super Saiyan 1. That animation
God.
was the kiss of death.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. That was just okay. Skip. Done.
yeah. I know. So, yeah, that was rough. But yeah, because I was maining global at the time, I wasn't playing JP at all, so I don't even know if there were any differences in terms of like events and stuff. But I only think the biggest difference was literally the manipulated rates on global. So
the first year anniversary on global. Yep.
yeah, I think that's the only big thing. Yeah, because the only other thing, it wasn't with the anniversary itself, but I think physical full power Frieza came after Gogeta on JP, but then on Global it came before the anniversary. So that event was actually harder. I mean, Gresh and I were talking about this when we did a video, and I remember I spent a lot of stones trying to beat that event because
Yeah.
yeah, you had to use the SR Nail who survived a knockout if you were like 60% or above HP, but then you
Something
just
like
got,
that, yeah.
but then you lived with 1 HP, so that meant that if full power Frieza was going to hit you again, you die. So
Yeah, it made no sense. And then I remember using a bunch of stones in that event because that event came out on Global before Gogeta, and Gogeta
Yeah.
was the way you beat that countdown.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna not awaken Frieza, so use stone.
Yeah. That was a rough time, guys. It was a rough time. Anything else you want to talk about Global before we hop over to JP?
I think maybe next week we'll have more to talk about. Just if we
Yeah.
part 2 has and everything's different, because really it's the exact same thing that JP got. It's just the banners are better.
Yep.
Pilaf Trove, and then we got like the Twitter stuff, which is different. There's very slight differences, but I think mostly substantially they're the same at Celebration.
Yeah, like Global is gonna end up, I think, with maybe a lot more tickets than JP did.
Yep.
Because okay, so JP at the end of the anniversary was at like 115 tickets or something like that, and then Global's at like 100 already.
105 tickets, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty. I guess that's it for for Global Dokkan. We'll move on to JP, then do questions. So let's make sure we note that. And here we go. Super Saiyan 3 Broly. How
6
was
out
that
of 10.
EVA?
Final score.
6 out of 10. Okay.
6 out of 10.
Truth, what do you think?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I'm gonna give him that he's good, but he definitely, in Super Battle Road, he took a lot of damage. It was just bad. It's very scary. Like it's like he's gonna take a lot of damage, but it was real scary in there. It was because it's like because I remember the other unit me and Talon disagreed with was AGL Vegito from the World Tournament, right? But I took him in there and he absolutely put his dick down on the table and dominated. And I was like, okay, maybe Broly, maybe I could prove Talon wrong again. And it's like, nah, Broly just got killed in there, dude. I was like, okay, whatever. Thanks, Broly.
Oh man.
Thanks, Broly.
Yeah. So get my thoughts. I'd say I agree with Talon in the sense that he's you can't deny he's a good damage dealer, right? Like no one can say he's not.
Yeah, no one's going out there saying Broly does crap damage. He is obviously he hits hard. There's no doubt about it.
The downside is that's all he does. Is he just hits hard, and he loses a lot of defense depending on how many orbs you give him.
Oh yeah.
And the damage he can take it's not pretty, man.
Now I will actually defend him a little bit on normal type Super Battle Road. I took him in there and he actually tanks. I gave him a good chunk of orbs. I mean, he's one-shotting a lot of those guys, and he was tanking. Now, obviously, I know it's older Super Battle Road. It's been out for a long time, so. But just to note that is something I recorded 2 hours of this guy getting every single thing I could possibly think of in normal Super Battle Road category, Extreme Super Battle Road. First rotation, no items, everything. And so I do want to note that he actually did do very, very well in normal type Super Battle Road. So that's something to note right there.
Yeah, I took him in the Super Saiyan 3 Super Battle Road, and he did okay. Granted, at most I gave him 4 orbs because the orbs were just screwing me. So.
Oh god, Super Saiyan 3 was. Oof.
Yeah, the problem with him, and this is really an indictment on what they should have made him better. Much better than this, is because he only fits on 2 categories, Super Saiyan 3 and Pure Saiyans. And his link sets he only has Prepare for Battle to really link with Pure Saiyan.
That was going to be my big critique of him. He doesn't have Over in a Flash. What are they doing?
Yeah.
You put him on a Super Saiyan 3 team without Over in a Flash. Okay.
Yeah, and then it's like the cucking of Super Saiyan 3 Tech Vegeta. Oh, the Strength one has Over in a Flash, but the Super Saiyan 3 Tech one doesn't have it. Like, why would you ever bring him? So
yeah.
Now, to be fair, Super Saiyan 3, you've got the Super Saiyan 2 Goku that transforms. You've got the Go tanks. You've got Bardock, right? Bardock has prepared
Yeah,
for battle
Bardock
and
has
over in a
both
flash.
over in a flash and shocking or
So,
prepare for battle.
Yeah, so you can make him work, but like that's the problem. He doesn't really fit on Super Saiyan 3 very well. And then on Pure Saiyans, yes, he hits hard, but there are other cards that hit just as hard, if not harder, and can tank better than he can. So he's just relegated to being a middling option. So
Yeah, I think him being on Pure Saiyans, like, you can't tell me there's like 400. There's not 400 better options for Pure Saiyans than him.
Yeah,
Right.
it's because see, I so badly want to say Pure Saiyans is the best team in the game, but I mean Realm of Gods. I just it's Realm of Gods. Like it has to be.
You
now.
can't say Pure Saiyans is the best just because the leader is like not good.
Yeah, it's brutal. I don't know.
Like,
Yeah.
if that team got a cooler type leader, it would just be.
Oh god, dude, that would be like no competition right there if you had a cooler type.
Yeah.
lead.
Okay. Some guy on the Dokkan Reddit was like, hot take. If they release Ribrianne as a Saiyan unit, it'd be a top 10 TR. And I was like, that's not a hot take. No, that's dead ass the truth. Okay, exactly Ribrianne, except it's like, Super Saiyan 2 Bardock, right? And he does the same thing for Pure Saiyans that he does for Peppy Gals. He's like, next to cooler. Like it would be insane, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So to wrap it up, I agree with Talon. He's a 6 out of 10 because he can put out damage. Just the problem is he can't tank. And
Nope.
and like the thing is, yes, Super Battle Road, the earlier stages are good. I haven't tried him on Extreme Super Battle Road, but I'm just thinking. he's not
Oh,
gonna
you're
make it.
gonna have fun with that one.
Yeah,
it's like you probably do want to run him. The leader skill, I think, is going to be the most important thing because extreme tech is
Right.
so bare bones. Like you
Yes.
need him pretty much. Like he is helpful, but it's like you just got to be very careful. And one good thing is he does work very well with LR Tech Broly. That's the thing.
He
Yeah,
does,
yeah,
yes, he does, yeah. But that's if one thing I noticed is I did it once where I had both of them on rotation, and then another one where I was just throwing Super Saiyan 3 off rotation the entire time because I'm like, I'm not letting you get hits. And if RNG, especially if RNG screws you over, there are times where you're going to get a rotation where enemies are attacking in every slot, and if two of your characters, let's be honest, LR Broly can't really tank. He can't really take a hit even after getting the super attack. He's there to really finish the guys off fast before he gets attacked.
Hold on. Let me.
It was just.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but I gotta address this. The Kamehameha category, right? A lot of people say this. So Kamehameha has 9 of the 10 Dokkan Fest LRs. Very good. Yep. Strong roster. The difference between like Realm of Gods and Kamehameha is Whis and Vados and Supremo 5 Time and God Topo. They bring that shit together. Top to bottom, Realm of Gods is insane. Kamehameha does not have those units that can pull it together.
Yep.
You have the EZA
Yeah, I
Super
agree.
Saiyan 2 Gokus who are okay, and then max power Jackie Chun. Yeah, no, no one's got him. So it's not gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, and especially because Topo's about to get his EZA now.
Oh.
Like, I've said this now. I'm more excited for Topo's EZA than I am for Dispos. Like, Dispos could be really good. It doesn't matter. But again, he's on one category. Special poses is garbage.
Yeah.
He's on one category. And,
Yeah.
But Topo is on at least 3 or 4.
Yeah, he's-
and the
dude-
fact that he's also just simply super, and he's a support unit at the core of his card, right?
Topo's on
He-
trump
he-
card. Like
Yeah.
if he gives key, all they do if they give him key.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
If he
Oh,
gets
God,
key, dude.
Run cooler as the run cooler. He's not on transformation boost, is he? Topo?
No, but again,
no.
just run
Oh,
trump card.
darn! I was gonna say run him on that team. Oh, that would have been so fun. Oh, that
Trump
would have been
card.
amazing.
Again, you go Vegito leader, you bring Cooler, you bring Supremo 5 Time, you bring God Topo.
Yeah, you can bring him like that. Oh
It's
God,
over.
that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that's gonna be dangerous. Oh my God.
All right. So I guess we should wrap up Super Saiyan 3 Broly. He's good. Just I wish they did something else besides nuke his defense. You know, okay. What would have been interesting is because I took him on a long event and I took him on Pure Saiyans with the physical Vegeta. And when physical Vegeta went blue, I gave all the orbs to Broly just to see. Okay.
Mhm.
He topped out at about 5.2 million attack stat with no support on rotation. So
Mhm.
good attack stat. His defense was 39k.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I ate a
Dang.
wheat and I was still taking normals for like 50k.
Oh.
So
See, okay, so I do want to end it just on this. A thought that I had put in one of my original videos saying like, I think it's pretty clear that a lot of the 120 leads, they don't necessarily need huge changes to their cards, right?
No.
Each
Yeah.
one needs little changes, right? Broly needed his, no defense taken away, which clearly they kept. Super Saiyan 3 Goku needs obviously like at the start of turn type defense stuff, the little stuff, right? And
Yeah.
so I think Broly was an opportunity to kind of make it, make them more unique, right? Like I said something like, okay, fine. If you want to make it so that if the more orbs you get more attack, but obviously you lose defense, why not make it so that, if you did the under 3 tech orbs or something like that, where he gets his medium chance to super, if you only give him 1 or 2 orbs, let him mitigate damage by like 50% or something like that, right? Like
Yeah.
give us that option of doing, having a little bit different play style and simply instead of just simply, oh, we're gonna give him more attack and not lose as much defense, but you're still losing defense.
I actually really like that idea.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I think that could have been a really cool opportunity to really mix it up a little bit, right? Because then at least if I knew I could take Super Saiyan 3 Broly into something like Extreme Super Battle Road or a harder event, and I was gonna throw him off rotation because I had a better rotation with 2 other cards, I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give my other guys, like all the orbs and all this other stuff, and then, oh hey Broly, I'm gonna give you 1 orb over here, and yeah, you may not get your super attack off, but guess what? You're at least gonna tank at the end, and I know you're not gonna kill me or anything like that. So
What
I
if they
think
did
that
like
could have been a really cool idea.
what if they did something like if you get less than 3 or 4 orbs in a turn, he gives the whole rotation like defense or something.
Ooh, that would, yeah, see something like that. That could have been really cool too. Like, oh man.
Yeah. I mean, my other idea, which is I was going to suggest, was like, the problem was when I took him on the longer events, he just couldn't keep up. Even with like a slow creeping IDBH, like I think I took him against the first stage with all the superheroes and then the Gohan at the end. Like, the beginning is not hard. Yamcha doesn't hit hard, but then once you get towards Goku and Gohan, they're gonna hit really hard, and I just got obliterated. What if he just stacked defense every super, but so that he can actually mitigate the loss of defense over a long-term event? And if you wanted to beat them, you can still use them on Super Battle Road. Yeah, you'd be a little more careful, but you can just nuke them fast. But like on a longer event, it would take the sting out of being like, well, I'm gonna die, so let me just not take him. You know what I mean? Like that's one idea I had, but I'd like your idea better, where he gives defense to everyone 4 orbs or less, or you give him less than 3 orbs, he mitigates damage. Like anything else to make him versatile that way, instead of just being a hard hitter, which is the point Goresh made on Twitter. He's like, I wanted something unique from him, and they did nothing to give us that.
And it's not just him too. I think more so for new units, but I would like to see this from EZAs as well. Like, I just want to have units that aren't coming out and they're like, me collect orb, me hit hard. Like, it's just like, this is year 1 of the game. We're now in approaching we're actually not that far away from the 6th anniversary.
Yeah,
We're
we're
5.5
halfway
years
there.
in.
Yeah, we're half a year into it.
And at this point, like, they need to innovate more in terms of making it more interactive, like in terms of like what you're doing. Like, I think the Broly Trio LR was a really good example of what they
Yes,
could do.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
So
The potential is there. Yeah.
Yeah, like this guy is like the thing with Broly is like units like this are just so one dimensional. He's only filling one role. So like the idea that Talon had, where you can choose whether you get him a lot of orbs. Let's say there's a situation where you need to kill this one enemy, then sure, give him a lot of orbs. But there's a situation where you're fighting like 5 enemies and they're all attacking like in different slots. You're gonna want defense. So maybe you don't get the orbs. Maybe you want to give everyone defense, something like that. Just more options,
and they don't have to. Sorry to cut off. They don't have to copy the LR Broly Trio, right? Like, oh, you give him tech orbs, he's gonna do this. Oh, you give him physical orbs, he does this. But take the idea that card brought and start giving other cards those opportunities. Again, the Super Saiyan 3 Broly example that we've been talking about right now, or heck, maybe something with like Super 17, right? He already mitigates damage, and he gains attack by getting hit. Why not also give him some chances to get defense if you are, maybe linked up with somebody, or you also get maybe 2 rainbow orbs or something like that, or just there's a lot of different things they can do, but don't make it too gimmicky, right? Where it's just like you're never gonna see that happen. But think outside the box a little bit. Let's have some fun with this, right? So I think that's some. The options are there. There's just, I think the teams probably need new blood in there to, really get some new ideas going. I
Well,
wouldn't
I
be
mean,
surprised.
To be fair, Team A made this easy A. So.
Oh,
like,
clearly, Team A clearly made this an easy A. It's not even a joke. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing I want to see with Super 17. If he eats a super attack, if it's a Ki blast, he absorbs it and like increases his damage by 200% for like 3 turns. Something unique like that. And then if he eats a normal super attack, he just mitigates the damage. He mitigates more damage for eating a super, just a physical super. But if it's like a Ki blast one, he would just boost his attack or heal or something different. Where yeah, it's somewhat gimmicky, but it's different. We've had enough of like collect 12 orbs and hit like 2 times harder. I'm kind of tired of that, you know?
Yeah.
So anyways, I guess that's enough. we vented enough on Super Saiyan 3 Broly.
Yeah, we need another Broly, Chile, and Lemmo. That's what we need.
Yeah, I love that card.
Mhm.
Even though he doesn't hit the hardest, even though he does hit really hard, but he doesn't hit the hardest, it just really changes the way I play. And I thoroughly enjoy that card.
It made extreme physical runs very fun. On
Oh,
that
yeah.
extreme super battle.
Yeah,
It's very
no, it
fun.
definitely did. Even just as a simple friend, it made it really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we need more of that kind of thinking outside the box from those guys.
Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so the 16th, I expect, is when we're going to get an LR.
The next
right?
LR.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the 15th, we should get our data downloads. That means what? The 14th, we'll get the Twitter reveal, probably. So still a couple of days away, 3 days away. All right. Probably Universe 11.
Transforming Topo.
I mean, it could. I feel like Jiren is the obvious pick, but it could be transforming Topo, Jiren, Topo, and Dispo, all the Pride Troopers together. I just think it's Universe 11 related, right? That's
So what if it's an exchange Topo and Dispo into Jiren?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Absolutely. Because that's a way. Because definitely the cards are more exciting with active skills and transformations. Because like, even though I think LRUI Goku is like up there, like he's just like half as exciting as the Blue Fusions or something, like right.
Like
He's
they could do the thing where Jiren's meditating and it's Topo and Dispo, and then like you fall below whatever percent, and then you just like,
no,
wakes
please,
up.
God, no, not fall below percents. Those
It's an active skill of you choosing when you want to transfer.
yes,
that's what I want.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, so maybe they're like crazy like defense or support or something like that, and then Jiren comes out and he's 400% attack and defense, right? Like.
Oh man.
Because I could see them introducing Universe 11 as a category, but it being like the Universe 7 buff, right? Maybe it's like 4 key and 180% to all stats or something like that. And then secondary buff would be like, TOP or something.
Well, how many cards do we even have? We just got the Dispo.
It would be Jiren, and then Topo and Dispo have 2 different versions, and that's it. But like they got
I don't know.
They have the art of Margarita on there, so they could drop her as an angel. She'd be on there.
There has to be if it is U11, then there has to be a story event where we get some farmable cards to fill out the team.
Yeah, we need that alligator guy.
They gotta do
knocked off.
they gotta do the guy. Damn, I can't remember what his name was. They built him up like he was gonna be real strong. He was voiced by Joseph Joestar.
Casserole.
Yeah. They got to make him a good card.
Yeah.
He died at like 17 or something.
Yeah, his voice actor passed away. He voiced a lot of good characters too. Zabuza from Naruto.
Didn't in the Tournament of Power, didn't he lose 17?
It was Kale and Khalifa knocked him out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's LR Kale and Khalifa. That's their moment basically.
Yeah.
And then it's 18 came in and took out the one that has a barrier. She just picked it up and threw out. All right, so that's pretty much it. Because Blue Goku and Vegeta were last week. Very fun times. Very fun banner.
Yeah.
Fun.
You would know, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, me and Nolar, we're right there. This is fun.
I'm saying, man, I got screwed harder than you did on this banner.
Yeah, I mean that's you're not gonna hear me arguing that because I rainbowed them at like 12K or something like that. So
I'm at 15.5 right now, and still missing one.
Jesus.
I'm about to call it and take my L soon. If I see another goddamn AGL transforming Goku, I'm about to break my phone. Or GoBros, because I got 20 GoBros now. So getting another one of those, I'm just gonna that's it. All right, so I guess that's it for JP, right?
That
You guys
should
wanna
be about it.
quickly-
Yeah.
I want to quickly talk about the Tanabata banner.
Oh,
I
we can
mean,
talk
It's
about
not a
that.
Batsa banner. It's
It's actually fairly good.
Yeah,
think.
I mean,
it's not bad. No, it's better than I thought it would be.
I agree. Yep.
You have, a
The
better,
most.
you have a chance to pull a better LR on that banner than you do on the other banner.
Yep.
Because think about it, you have 4 LRs. That's 1/5 of a chance that a feature unit is going to be an LR.
Yep.
Same chance as the other banner. You have a 1/5 chance, but you have 3 out of 4 if you pull an LR to pull either Vegeta, Gogeta, or the new one,
Yeah.
which is better than 1/2 because 1/2 of the other one is just pulling the Goku and Vegeta one.
After some playing around too, I think I probably settled on the top 4. I still like LRUI Goku as number 1. And then I kind of like Vegeta and Gogeta as like 2/3, interchangeable. And then I think Goku and Vegeta I have at 4. Just because if you can guarantee them rainbow orbs, yeah, they're number 1, but you can't guarantee that. That's the thing.
Yeah, the problem with their teams, that, or at least the teams that they lead, there's not a lot of rainbow changers on either of them. So
Yeah. Well, there is Tech God Goku. You put him on there. Oh boy.
well, I mean the team. I'm saying if you run 2 of them, so 2 as leads, I guess. Yeah, Tech Out Goku is good. I ran them with him, but like there's not a lot of options. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
If there were more options, I'd rank them higher personally, but they're not. So I agree with you. They're a little lower on the list just because getting those additional attacks is not guaranteed. So,
Honestly, if Pure Saiyans had a better leader, you toss them on there, Spirit Bomb Goku, Tech God Goku,
yep.
boom, you're good. You're good.
yeah, I agree with you, but unfortunately, we're still stuck with transforming Vegeta. Who again, if I pull another one of those,
All right, so who did you have you kept track of all your numbers?
yeah, let me pull it up real quick.
Okay, because I think I ended up with 16,750. I think I got 27 blue Vegetas and 26 Krillins. Those are the 2 highest numbers I got.
My highest is 26 blue evolution Vegetas.
Are you kidding me? It's the same for both of us. What are the chances, dude?
And physical Vegeta, he went from 10 to 24. At 12K, I had him at 10. At almost 16, I have him at 24. So if I see that motherfucker one more time. yeah, I'm 10 featured units, guys. Lovely.
That was like me in the 2nd year anniversary with Vegito Blue. I pulled him over 40 times.
Yeah, man. It just feels so weird when you just keep pulling the same featured unit over and over and over. Just like in like 12 multis, I pulled like at least 7 of the physical Vegetas. It's just like, come on. Anyways, enough of my bitching. Let's get back to the main topic. I think we're done with main topics, right? Because really, we're waiting for this potential new LR. I'm sure there is going to be. We just don't know what it is next week. That's when we'll also get the Topo and Dispo EZAs, right? And
yeah, well, no, the 16th, yeah, a couple days.
Yeah, so next week as of this recording.
What if it's transforming Dispo? That's it.
Yeah, nah, probably.
No, I still want Peppy Gals like Dokkan Fest, or it won't be Dokkan Fest, be like a better Peppy Gals lead. Come on, like
Black
I want
Attack Squad.
Yeah. Oh man, can you imagine what the internet would be like if that actually happened? We got like
Dr. Pepperoni. That's gonna be
Oh God.
Ani Raza. We don't have any Raza yet.
No, we don't. Well, the 22nd, that's when the Prime Battle Goku's getting his EZA, right? Because that's 2000
It's
days.
around that time, yeah.
So it's a couple weeks, so we got some time, guys.
I'm surprised
it's only the 12th here.
they announced it so early. I mean, I get that the reason they did that is because they wanted people to have enough time to get ready for it, but that was like a month early.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Is the Prime Battle Goku every day?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is right now, yeah. So if you want to go farm up another copy to SA5, you can, but
This is why like here's where like it comes in for global having like some advantages, right? Because like you guys have so much time to get cooler and tech Android 13 ready. My recommendation is like, so a lot of people are like, oh, we could just use the Parango wishes, and it's like, yeah, but that, I mean, it's kind of a waste of a wish, honestly. If you're on global, all you do, check it out, you just use your 3 boosts per day on one of those good stages. And by the time you hit to December, when Global's going to get that Goku, you're going to have enough for cooler. Like, boom, you're good to go.
yeah, you will. I think it was more justified if you're a JP player.
Yes.
To use, because I did. I got up to 400, and I was like, okay, I'll use one of my wishes now. We have 2 weeks of wishes, so you know it was fine. But for global players, I would say, look, you've got tons of time. Once a day, 3 times, use your boosts. You're good to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just
I agree
the
with
wishes,
you guys. So.
The wishes, they made them quite a bit better because like they come like there used to be the Zenny wish, the Awakening Metal wish, the Training Item wish, and then they combined them all into one, right? Like
they combined a lot of the wishes together, which was pretty nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and that's what's going on with that. All right. You want to move on to questions?
Yeah, we have a shit ton of donos, so we can go ahead and knock those out.
Yeah, go ahead through that. I'll go look through Twitter.
Okay.
I'll look through Twitter real quick.
Hell with a dono says thanks for the Fubuki John. Yeah, I retweeted some hentai earlier. Okay, Bud said what's good, fam. I think we're all doing pretty good. Hell with another dono said what's the most fun unit in the game for you? Mine is physical VB. I mean, Blue Gogeta and Vegito easily. My favorite unit. Most fun for me. What about y'all?
Most fun. I need a minute to think about that. Go ahead. You guys go first.
It's got to be Super Saiyan 3 Broly.
Of course, yes.
Pre Easy A, right? Pre Easy A, right?
Yeah, no, I actually do think it's probably Physical Vegito Blue too.
Yeah, I wish I could say him, but he's not very nice to me. So.
Yeah. RNG, you know, it's never fun, but when it does like line up, like when all the stars align, it's beautiful to see.
I actually do think RNG is good for the game when it's used in a way that is not like annoying as hell. Like Vegito Blue, for example, like even if he has bad RNG, he's still good.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And
He'd
equipment,
just be insane.
the single unit that gets impacted most by equipment is him.
Yep.
So you have full crit equipment on him, and it's a completely different story for sure.
Okay, you were playing before Potential System was introduced, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Vegito Blue, Physical Vegito Blue, when he came out, he was like okay. Like it was hyped that he was coming out, but as a card, it was like 30% damage reduction. You know, like it was just kind of like eh. But once we got Potential System and you gave him crits, like he like shined like crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
because the
so
counters.
it's the same concept here.
Yeah.
With
counters
equipment.
are just so crazy with crits.
Yeah. So, like before when he first came out, when there was no Potential System, you're like, oh, he's eating kind of a lot of damage compared to AGL Super Vegito. Like this doesn't look too great. The counters are okay, but then once you gave him Potential System, you gave him crits, you gave him additionals. That guy was a beast. And now you give him equip skill orbs, and you're like, okay. So you know, RNG is a little like more dependent here, or smoothed out, I should say. But yeah, he's crazy. For me, just to answer the question you asked, I love using the fusions personally. But now that my Blue Kaukan and Evolution Vegeta is getting some dupes, they're a lot of fun when they got some dupes. I'll tell you that much.
All right. Mine is kind of a tied. I had to go between using both the LR Vegeta Blue and LR Gogeta together. I love running those 2 rotations together. And then I think my other one is probably still going to be STR Cooler and Physical Cooler together. Just love running that rotation. That's a lot of fun.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun pretty soon.
Especially once Physical Cooler gets his Easy A, because we know now that we know the 120s are getting their Easy A.
Whew.
My boy, man, my boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, you're not lying.
It's so much fun. It'll be so much fun.
All right, let's see. Majin Vegeta with a dono says pulled multiple 5-year banner units, Rainbow Tum 2. Good job, my boy. Yep. I hope everyone's saved. I hope everyone's saved for these banners. It's worth it. Hell with another dono asking a fitness question. Bought a bike machine for your home gym. Holy shit, okay. You've been getting knee gears. Oh, it's bait. God damn it. It's bait. I read that. I was thank you so much, Em. I appreciate that. Yeah. God damn it. All right, Machin Vegeta with Tono, pull Vegito and Selva, take a summon. All right, good job, my boy. All right, Joseph, let me see. I gotta like pre-read these now, damn it. Come on.
Jeez, Truth, what you gotta do? You got a bunch of teenagers in your chat right now?
Yes. They get me every stream. They try so hard. Joseph with a donut says, all the sales stones peel off deals. You walked away with a whole bunch of good stuff. Good stuff, my boy. Godfrey with the donut says, tickets are a blessing. Got LR, SCR, Gogeta from it. I've seen that from a couple of people. Let me see. Alex with a dono. Do you think UI Goku will be in the Baba Shop during part 2? No, brother. UI Goku is not going to be in the Baba Shop on Global until like December or something like that. It's not going to be for a very long time.
Half jokingly, half true, probably.
No, for real. Yeah, like
the next unit to be added should be Spirit Bomb Goku.
Yeah, he's that like sometimes people got to remember that, right? Like he's not even in there. And when did he come out on Global? April, March?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because the next legendary summon banner on Global will be the Rose and Broly. And then after that is going to be September, download celebration. So it's going to be a long time. And I doubt UI Goku will be on there in September. So it probably will be the next legendary summon banner after that. So maybe November, December.
October, November. Yeah, earliest, at the very earliest.
I was surprised that he wasn't on the ticket banner, though. Like, because last year, Tech Broly was on the ticket banner. They didn't do that this year.
Was he?
That was definitely intended, as they said in that email, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, because you're talking about the download celebration, how he wasn't available with coins, but he wasn't even in the banner, right? Like, it was weird, bizarre. They've never done that before. That's literally the only time that's ever happened where an LR wasn't, like, unfeatured on a banner like that. But during the anniversary, Tech Broly was on the ticket banner, like the 4-year anniversary ticket banner on Global. People could get Tech Broly from that banner. And he released in the same time slot as UI Goku, but UI Goku's not in the banner this year.
Yeah.
Phantom Phoenix with a dono, Global main, and you got like a whole bunch of good stuff. That's good, my boy. Congrats on all your good pulls. This is why you save for the anniversary, just waiting for top grossing. Yeah, listen, and everyone, again, their top grossing is coming. It's not even in discussion. It's coming. Majin Vegeta with the dono says JP should get tickets and Global peel-off stuff. Yes, and I think Global should be caught up. I agree. Chenix Stewart with the dono says Truth's right on tickets. Got 3 LR Gohans from it. That's good stuff. Crypto Daddy with a dono. Can I get Fs in the chat? No Gogeta or Vegito. Well, good news is there's still like hundreds of free stones coming throughout the anniversary, so you'll have more chances for sure.
And you'll be able to guaranteed get them during Christmas.
Yes.
Yep. That too. Yep.
That's the biggest thing about Tanabata every year is as a gold player, you could see that and be like, oh, someone said fusions are kind of mid now. You're trolling. You see like, okay, Christmas, you get target, boom, I could just get them with red stones or red coins. Like, you know that for sure. So, Kevin with the donut says, after the download celebration, do you think global players should save for the celebration with Gotenks and Boo or a Christmas celebration? Gotenks and Boo, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Boo is like, I don't want to be too hard on him, but he's just AGL Zamasu. That's it. He's literally just AGL Zamasu. After they released the exact same unit a full year later. He's not that spectacular. Gotenks is super freaking good, but he has the worst leader skill for a Dokkan Fest exclusive we've had in like 3 years or something like that. So they are Goku and Vegeta and Gotenks and Boo were not dual Dokkan Fest worthy, like the way they were built. Because dual Dokkan Fest always like push forward with leader skills. Look at Trunks and Zamasu. Still have 2 of the top 10 best leader skills in the game, I'd say. Broly and Gogeta probably do as well from the movie, right? But then you look at like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, his leader skill sucks. Super Saiyan 3 and Other World Warriors, the team is awful. So I don't like Gotenks and Boo. No, the banners are solid, but those are a skip, my boy, for sure.
For most players, yeah. I would argue Boo's probably the better unit.
Yeah, I'd argue
Hell
Boo's the better
no.
of the
I
two.
will.
Yeah.
Hell
Totality.
no. Hell Hell no.
I would too.
No
Dude,
way.
I mean, his leader skills are infinitely better than Gotank's. It's not even a question.
100%, absolutely. Because Artificial Life Form, I like that team even before it had a real leader. So I agree.
Yeah.
And Majin Power,
And the combination of him being the Boo power category lead is actually a lot of fun to run.
compared to all the other small categories, I think Majin Power, one, makes more sense than something like Signature Pose, and it's better. Yeah, so I agree with that for sure. 100%. But you take the units themselves, Gotenks shits on Boo. Like, that...
Well,
But
yeah.
Gotenks has way too much RNG in his passive, and he doesn't really get to Super Saiyan 3 until the
strongly
end. I
disagree.
hate that so much.
I disagree,
I
because
hate that so much.
when Gotenks super attacks, he gets a 50% defensive increase no matter what. So he's going to be fine after he super attacks anyway. And he's
But Boo
got...
mitigates damage, so he's
Yeah,
fine
but
too, and he gets an attack increase.
Boo mitigates 40%, so he gets cock slapped. in
That's
there.
not bad, though. I hate to see where 40% is bad.
Talon.
It's not
Talon.
as good.
Talon, when you go into Super Battle and he takes 70k on a normal attack, you're going to say it's good? Come on. Come on, brother.
Well, no, but what you're going to do, you're talking Extreme Super Battle Road, obviously, right?
Yeah, the strongest, like, that's... If we're talking Super Battle Road, we're not going to talk about normal Super Battle Road.
Yeah, because otherwise we make SSJ 3 Broly look good. No,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
I'll admit, obviously, I mean, take a look at someone like EZA Golden Freezer, right? If he's below his HP threshold and he mitigates 50%, dude still takes a lot of damage himself, right? So yes, I do know that Boo will take a lot of damage initially on first hit, but you have to realize is that when he exchanges into Evil Boo, he'll mitigate damage by 40%.
Yep.
He stuns and he seals, so he's doing pretty good for the team right there, and he's helping him out quite a bit. Gotenks, while yes, he does greatly raise his defense for the first turn, so he can be fine.
Yep.
Again, way too much RNG in his passive when he's into Super Saiyan form. So
But are
that's
you
why I put
counting
Boo
the
there.
are you counting the 70% chance to stun?
For Gotenks?
Yeah, that he has at Super Saiyan.
I thought he did not. That's at Super Saiyan 3, I thought.
No, that's at Super Saiyan 1.
I gotta check that card now because I'm pretty sure.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, Gotenks is freaking good, man.
I will say that Boo is better in longer events, though.
Okay, wait. Because so I'm hating on Boo. When he gets to Super Boo, that's
Yeah,
a
he's
different story.
amazing.
Super Boo is crazy, dude. Yeah, 100%.
Super Boo is better than fully built up Blue Vegito.
Super Boo is like top 3 in the game if he started out as Super Boo. Yes,
I think
yes,
he's one.
absolutely.
Let me know.
I agree. It's just that, like, because you can't get Super Saiyan 3 or Super Boo until like turn 6 at the earliest. You're just probably
7,
not gonna... No, you can do them on
something
turn
like that.
6.
Okay. Well, the reason why I said I prefer Boo over Gotenks is because you can find a lead. I never find Gotenks leads.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I put him over Gotenks, because no one's running Special Pose or Youth. Like, even though Youth isn't a bad category, it's really not, but I can't find a Gotenks to save my life.
No, you can't find Gotenks leaders to save your life. I still find Boost to this day.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm saying. I still find
Yeah,
not an issue.
his team is good. I absolutely, I definitely will agree with that.
Other donos?
Oh yeah, we have there's a lot here. Yes, that's I guess I always struggle with this. Like, I can never move fast through donos because like people ask a question, like I want to try and talk about it. Charles Johnson with Dono says saving for the ultimate Chaozu LR. Yeah. That the hilarious legend.
Oh, it's coming. I talked to the leader of Dokkan, the lead producer. It's coming.
Oh shit. Okay, but okay. We're gonna one up Legend, so it's not the ultimate Chaozu for Dokkan. We're gonna get the ultimate Chow Man, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Chow Man. Finally gonna get a Dokkan Awakening, but it's gonna be 2 into LR Chow Man.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Not just Chow Man, but his name is gonna be Chow Man 2. So I can't wait for that.
No, it's the ultimate Chow Man.
All right, Aizen with the donut says, what do you guys think if they release Gotenks and Boo instead of the special exchange ticket banner JP had? Well, I mean, it would be cool for them to catch up like that, but it's just not realistic, right? Like, that's not...
Yeah.
They're not going to do another dual Dokkan Festival. And the special exchange ticket banner JP had, I mean, that basically kind of can, like, replicate what the SSR Force 2 banner was. It's the same thing, basically. Right, because that was just... the banner you're referring to is the Ichiban Kuji or whatever, the figure banner. You could just buy a couple of tickets. The banner sucked anyways. Units had been around for hundreds of years, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That guy with Dono, when do you think there's going to be easy summonable LRs? I mean, I think one of the OG5 could get one. It would just be very minor, right? It's like physical trunks still give them 90% defense at the start of turn, that's it. Or something like that, right? Like, those LRs are, like, not, like, they're not, like, balanced like that. Like, you just, those first couple, it's like Gohan, Majin, Vegeta, they hit so hard even still. You give them defense, and then they're like top 5 again. Like it's gonna be crazy, right?
All they need is a little defense boost, and then they're fine.
Yep.
That's an understatement right there for Majin Vegeta.
Majin Vegeta's good. It's just he gets hit really hard, right? That's it.
He can't take a hit to save his life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still love that card. I still love Majin Vegeta. But
I like
to
the
be
design. How with him, it's like his 12 key is a strong one. That's cool. Like they should do that again. I think honestly.
Having key control, that's coming off of like Super Saiyan 3 Go tanks, right? We want 11 key. You gotta be careful.
Same story with him, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks sometimes, especially with the links. You're like, well, with Go tanks in particular, because now he's pretty much only on fusions or some kind of form where he's always starting at 11 key, so it's not good for him. But like the concept of key control is really, really interesting, and I wish they would bring that back.
Okay, Legion. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say what else we got.
Oh, okay. Legion with the Dono says you beat Extreme Tech, Extreme SBR at double Broly. It makes sense because his leader skill is very good, right? 130%, 3 key, it's very strong. So
yeah, you just want to throw him off rotation every single time.
yeah, seriously. Or just have like Whis or Icarus active 100% of the time.
Yeah,
doesn't save you that much.
Yeah,
it still hurts.
Yeah,
it still hurts.
Yeah, it does. It does. Joseph with the Donut says, "Do you think I got shafted in what I pulled? Did you donate earlier? I don't know. Oh, let me see. Because you got... Well, no, I see the first thing you said is 3 Tech Vegito. So the answer is no. You did not get shafted.
No.
What are you talking about the non-featured one, though? You don't know.
Man, that would be brutal. I'm just not even going to consider
that OG Tech Vegito is the biggest troll in that year 5 banner. And he's not even featured or anything, but if you end up pulling him, you're like, did that seriously just happen?
Yep.
I'm just imagining, I think on Reddit someone put a thing where they you pulled an LR, but then it faked out to like an R unit or something like that. Can you just imagine if the silhouette was the new LR Vegito, but then it faked out to the base form Tech Vegito?
That was my idea for April Fools. They would have a special banner, and you would summon up, and the fake out would be from like an LR to an R.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But then just imagine if it was the LR Vegito, like everyone's pulling for, and then it just faked out to like the OG Tech Vegito.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I would throw my phone out the window while on the bullet train going to Kyoto. I would just be like, nope. Sayonara phone, you ain't surviving anything now.
Yeah. Oh, that got me good. All right.
Joke with the Dono says LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta for the download celebration. Personally, I do think so. There's several different options though.
There's a chance it can happen, yeah. But I think in reality we just simply don't know.
Yeah. Just to me, it's like we're gonna go like 2 years between GT celebrations. Like, no, the Super Saiyan 4s sell too well. Like, I just don't see it. Like, they got to be coming soon.
I think it's gonna be Dokkan Fest Chaozu versus Krillin.
Oh my god.
Purple Penguin with a Donut says finally got first LR Vegito after 10 Zamasus. Well, I mean, at least Zamasu's really good, so unless you had him rainbowed going in. Francisco Cruz Dono says anniversary is awesome to me so far. By the way, to Nolar, earlier you believed in me to rainbow both Gogeta and Vegito, and I did it. 2K stones for Gogeta and 5K for Vegito. Honestly, that's not that bad. Like
yeah.
Like if you told me going in the anniversary you get Gogeta rainbowed in 2K and Vegito in 5K, I would say yes, please. I'll take it right now. Give it to me. That's fine. So,
yeah, that's not bad.
Maz M with the Dono. Yes, I'm stupid. Okay, can someone tell Truth that the 55 summon gives 15 free units? Yes. I know, I'm dumb. I got it. Yeah. Because I said it gives 5 free units. Well, my math was off a little bit. Vega with a Dono says Talon dead set Dispo on one category though. LOL. Yeah, poor Dispo. Right.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I am wrong that because he's only really on one category. I mean,
people used to think Dispo was related to Beerus because they look like identical.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's scroll. I hate it. Like scrolls sometimes is so frustrating. Eunice with the dono says, "What are your thoughts on them adding an item that allows Eunice to transform at will / de-transform?" Yes, something that's more fun. Yes, create something that add fun into the game. Yes. Because imagine like Goku Black becomes usable because he's good after he transforms, right? Like,
yeah, imagine turn 1 super food.
Oh my god, that would be.
Yeah, that's
That's why they don't do that though.
that is pretty insane. Like, because he has the LR God Goku effect. Like 3 turns of greatly raising attack and defense is like insane. Like it's just
he has 50% mitigation and he seals.
Yep, and he gets crits from Rainbow Orbs.
And he has, what, 220% attack or something?
Yep.
And 3 key.
Yeah, and he gives himself key as well. Yep.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everything he does is just broken.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah. That's why he has that crap transformation restriction.
Yep.
To justify it.
Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is really good too, but he's only just for a couple turns, right? That's the problem with him.
Yeah, it was like what, 3 turns or 4 turns or something like that.
Yeah. Renee with a dono says, "Been almost a year since LR Int Gohan got his revamp on his SA. Do you think we'll get another one soon?" We could for the download celebration. They could do one more unit. That'd be cool. Maybe okay. So if they do Garesh's idea, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu, and they give Majin Vegeta a revamp or something, I don't know. Maybe they could do that.
If it's Buu Saga theme, that would make sense.
Yep.
If it's GT theme though, I don't think there's really nothing.
Because
that
I
could,
mean,
really link this
the
up.
LR Super Saiyan 4s, that'd be pretty cool actually.
Yeah, like the better animations.
That
Yeah,
would be sick.
cool.
Yes, please. Yeah, for real.
The only thing I really want them to do for the next GT celebration is please just Dokkan Awaken Rildo.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, there's
Yeah.
multiple they could, because there's the free-to-play one. They could, so the free-to-play Super Saiyan Goku and that STR Rildo, they could awaken and give them immediate EZAs, right? Like some of these recent units.
Like I think they intentionally are saving that Metal Rildo
Oh yeah.
to be Dokkan Awakened with a GT celebration. Clearly, like maybe a baby
Yep.
Dokkan Fest, they release him, and then when they do the Twitter reveals, like they did with Skinny Boo, they show a Twitter reveal for the Dokkan Awakening of him, and then like he's just instantly like just insane. Like
Yeah.
I think that's what they're waiting for,
Yeah,
right?
and-
Otherwise, I don't see a reason why they didn't do it during the 4-year.
Rildo is going to be nuts when he gets his awakening too, by the way. Like, I'm telling y'all right now. Because, like, Skinny Boo is, like, a god. He is so, like, he's, like, the second pick for Super AGL and Extreme Super Battle Road. It's insane.
Yep.
And, like, I feel like a lot of people don't even realize, right? You go, whoever your leader is, Super Vegito, and then Skinny Boo, right? Like, that's basically how you do it. So, it's going to be pretty nuts when that Rildo gets that awakening for sure. I want to
Oh, do you remember? It's just a quick question. Do you remember OG Omega Shenron with Rildo
Yeah, yep.
on that 7% strength team? That was stupid.
STR was my favorite team to run with double Rildo back then. Or, excuse me, double Omega.
Yeah, SGR was a fun team, but my team was always the undying Buhan team.
Yeah, yep.
That was the team. All right.
Okay, so Rildo is on Artificial Life Forms. He'd be on Boo's team, and then he's on Cooler's team. Yeah, that'll be balanced. That'll be real good. Okay, nice. Yeah, Cooler just is always good, no matter what. It just comes back to Cooler being top 5, like always.
Yep.
Yep.
What is it, dude? Both Dokkan and Legends, they suck Cooler off relentlessly. Both games.
Do you have a problem with that?
Actually, I don't, because Cooler is
What are you
super
saying, bro,
cool
right now?
Like I can hear like Cooler's green card in Legends, like when I wake up, like going to sleep. Like I've heard it so many times, or like because Garesh, like full power Frieza, like doing the disc, like what does he say? Like, how about this? Like oh my god, I've heard that so many times. Like Matt Valentine Donut says, you guys think we'll get an LR on the next Heroes banner? We could. And who do you think it could be? And what Heroes characters would you like to see? Honestly, I think God Trunks would be cool as like the first Heroes Dokkan Fest. I mean,
Yeah, like Realm of Gods need more help, right?
I mean, this
I
is
think
Garesh's
it's gonna be
question.
I think it's going to be a new character that we don't know about yet. Because again, 10th anniversary for Heroes is coming up this year, and the fact that they asked about like oh, do you guys want
Dokkan,
LR?
yeah.
Like, do you guys
Yeah.
want Dokkan? Like, that's leading up to that, I think.
It would be so sick if it was like triple campaign, like Legends, Dokkan, and Heroes, same character at the same time.
I mean,
That
it
would
would
be
be
sick.
easy for Legends because Legends is dimps. They make heroes.
Yep.
Like, they can just
Yeah.
literally walk down the hallway.
Walking,
Like,
yeah.
hey, guys,
Hey.
you want to lend us some of these assets? Like, that's literally what they did for a super attack animation that they already
Yeah.
have in the game.
Yep.
Here's
So,
the USB thumb drive, guys. Here you go.
here's the floppy disk with UI Vegito super attack on it here.
Oh my god.
Okay, Dragon of Death with the dono, just saying 12 LRs and 900 stones. That sounds good, my boy. John with dono says that they give out tickets for stones used. No, that'll be the download celebration in August, so don't worry about that. The B.
Oh wait. Real question. When last year for 300? When did they? When was the cutoff?
It was in August. It was like August for like they give you advance warning. Like they tell you it's coming up.
Okay, so that'll include all the tickets, all the stones that I just pulled for this damn banner, right?
Yes, it will. Yep.
Okay, well, Baba points.
yeah. I have like 1,000 tickets from last year still left that I didn't use. So, yeah. B Warrior with the dono says, you think they'll make an LR cooler in November and EZA physical cooler at the same time? I mean, considering what we just said about cooler, yeah, probably. Yeah, I do think so, actually. Probably. Yeah, because we don't have LR. There's never been an LR like final form cooler. Like,
It's just metal
imagine
cooler.
how insane. Like, okay, think of SCR cooler, except he's an LR. He's the best unit in the game. Like, so
It's not even competition at that point.
no, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
If you just make SCR cooler and LR, nothing is comparable to him for sure.
They could do LR. What is it called? Those the cooler special. I don't remember the name in English.
Oh, the special squadron or whatever.
Cooler special squadron or something, and then it exchanges into cooler. That'd
Okay.
be cool.
Oh my god. They could be the minions category lead, because of course they're gonna throw a new category.
I just like
Oh, yeah.
like a final form cooler that just like super attack counters. Like that's what I want. Like, and the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, please, that's what I want. That would make sense because Dokkan does have a history of releasing an EZA and then immediately replacing him with a summonable LR. They've done that several times. So
That's true, they have.
I thought they would do it with Golden Frieza. I was stunned last year. I thought Golden Frieza for Golden Week was like a sure thing.
If you don't have an LR Golden Frieza.
Yeah, it's so weird, right? Like, you'd think by now. Tink with the dono says got 3 Vegetos and 2 summons. Good job, my boy. Prince Viper with the dono says, is Dokkan ever going to release an LR Whis? Yeah, we already have one. Gundam with the dono says, wanted 1 physical Gogeta to finish the rainbow. Ended up rainbowing 2 Gogetas. Love the content, truth. Thank you, my boy. Phantom Phoenix with the dono says, what are your guys' most desired type of unit for a specific team? Honestly, right now, I could go for like just more orb changers for any category, any team. That's what I want.
I want a real leader for the heroes category,
Yeah.
which we'll probably get this year.
Yep. In November, I think is a
Yeah,
really good chance.
probably will.
Yeah. When heroes becomes more prevalent, I want a Super Saiyan 4 category, and I want the Broly, the Gohan. I just want them there.
Could you imagine how insane a Super Saiyan 4 category would be if, or like a team, if they all super attack counter? Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, like if they give like Dark Broly like super attack counters too, like how insane it's gonna be.
Yeah, just keep them at like 50% or whatever, the 30. What's the regular Super Saiyan 4? Is it 30?
Yeah, 30.
25?
It's 30. Yep.
It's
Okay.
30, I think, yeah.
Yeah, just
25,
keep 'em all-
30, yeah.
Just give them all 30% and leave the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at 70. It's fine. It'll just be funny to watch. Be like, okay, super me, please, super me. The weirdest time you'll hear us say that in a run, but you'll be like, yeah, super me now. Come on.
Paradox Agony with Adono says, remember me? Won't say too much, but did the first. Yeah, I think, he might be the first person that's baited me. That might be what that is. Very good, very good. Oh, congrats. Oh boy. Now, it scrolled again. I hate when it does this. Dude, there's a lot here. Like, if you guys want to move on to Legends, we can, because it just goes on forever.
Well, I mean, as much as I'd like to, want to honor the people that are donating,
Okay.
giving their time. So let's
right.
just make sure we get those done. Maybe we'll do a cutoff like in like 5 minutes, no more donos, and then
Okay.
we'll just finish those off.
All right. Okay, so I'll try to move a little quick. It's me. I'm just slow reading donuts, right? Okay, so Justin with the donut says, who do you think will lead a Super Saiyan 4 category? I'd say Bardock. How about Super Saiyan 4 Bardock for me?
You know it's Broly, right?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Super Saiyan 4
Loses
Broly
100% of his defense when he leads Super Saiyan 4s.
Yeah. Broly would be good. Gohan would be fun too.
By the way, there is a full power Super Saiyan 4 Broly also.
And Dark
Oh
Broly.
yeah, I remember. I've seen that card around. Yep.
And they could do. Isn't Super Saiyan 4 Broly and Xenoparagus? Aren't they paired together at some point?
Yep. There's a Xenoparagus too.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah. I'm excited for Dragon Ball Heroes.
Oh yeah. There's.
Let's hope that year 10 celebration thing can do some justice.
I'm ready for Great
Yeah.
Ape Gogeta myself.
Yeah. All right, next.
Okay, so Chosen One with the Dono says pulled STR Gogeta on a single ticket on a Goku Black Rift. You were right about someone pulling one of them from tickets. Oh, yeah. Well, my point was that, so they're going to give those free tickets from the Twitter campaign. Someone out there is going to get Gogeta and Vegito from those. That was my point. Completely for free, right? Just for doing nothing. That was the point. Mobstar with the Dono says, what if they drop a Pride Trooper friend summon LR, and then an LR, Jiren, Topo, and Dispo that exchange in a full power Jiren as a legendary sunbanner? Yeah, they could. Again, because I kind of have a suspicion that Universe 11 could be a category added in. And for them to do like a friend summon LR, because the last one was...
Great Saiyan Men 1 and 2?
that was 2 years ago now, right? So yeah, we definitely... And that came out for the
due for
download
one.
celebration. So right now would be a good time to do it.
Yeah, we're due for one. So
Joseph with the donut says, do you think Kaioken Goku and Pikkon will easy 8? Honestly, I think Kaioken Goku is going to be a Dokkan Fest at some point, and they just release like a new banner Pikkon with him. I think that's probably more likely.
Do you think Super Kaioken's going to be a Dokkan Fest?
Yeah, he would. You're telling me? I feel like he would sell fine. Like, I know it's only for a 1 second character,
He
but
appear for 4 seconds.
I know, but it's still cool. Like, you can't tell me it's not cool as hell.
Yeah, it is. It's just funny.
I mean, okay, who deserves the Dokkan Fest more? Him or Android 13?
yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's
Honestly,
always we go back to him. Like,
I actually think Android 13 deserves it more than him.
Oh,
Just 4 seconds.
get out of here! Stop it. Pikkon is cool too. I hate that Pikkon is always shafted. He's cool. I love Pikkon, man.
Yeah. Again, we're gonna reference that Twitter thing where
Oh.
Red
My God.
gets
It's so funny because he does his long dance and he's just instantly like one shot. Like, ridiculous.
Oh man. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Charles Brown with the Dono says LR Farmer with shotgun. Yeah, one day. Seeing Stars with the Dono says, assuming they return to Boo Saga for a future celebration, they will, probably soon. What unit would you guys like to see as the new Boo Saga leader, and what would the kit be? I think Goku / Vegeta, that were like some sort of support type unit would be the best. Because like people could say like, oh, Kid Buu, but Kid Buu would suck with most of those units, right? Ultimate Gohan would suck with most of those units. They'd be shitty leaders. So that's why like a Goku Vegeta that has like maybe Over in a Flash and Prepare for Battle, and they were a support type unit, that would be beautiful. That's what I'd like to see. Because the Buu Saga team, or they could do, my idea was Goku and Vegeta could be super class Buu Saga leader skill, and then Kid Buu could be extreme class Buu Saga leader skill. But they'd have to do a lot for extreme class Buu Saga to make that happen. That's the only thing.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you can. It could be similar to like Goku and Gogeta and Vegito here, where they both run Last Resort or Final Trump card plus Potara and Fusion respectively. So they could do the same thing here. We could have a dual Dokkan Fest where it's a Kid Buu and a Goku Vegeta card. Goku Vegeta and Kid Buu both run Majin Buu Saga. You get to choose how you want to build the team, and then their secondary category could be whatever individual category you want to give them. You know what I mean? So I could see that happening as well if it's a dual Dokkan Fest.
Yeah, I'd love to see that, honestly.
Yep. All right.
I do want a GT celebration first, though. I do, because it's been 2 years basically, a year and a half. So,
I'm in agreement with you. So,
Jason
like
Martinez.
Dokkan Fest Spopovich as a leader. What about that?
Say it again.
Dokkan Fest Spopovich as the Majin Buu
Oh,
Saga
God.
leader.
Oh yeah. Jason Martinez with the donut says, I have both of the new LRs 75%. Should I chase Rainbow or save? Save. Save.
Yeah, definitely save.
Yeah, I definitely say save.
There's never any reason to summon for a unit past 2 dupes because it's a huge buff for 1. It's a very good buff for the second dupe, and then after that you fall off a cliff, basically.
And also the fact that they just added the gold equips means that you can now use the gold skill orbs on them, and that's really the big draw to getting that second dupe now. So once you get that, there really isn't a giant increase you see in the third and fourth dupe. So even though the banners are still good, I mean, the only reason I would say to keep summoning is if you need like a ton of units off of the banner still. But barring that, I think it's probably better just to save now.
Yep, agreed.
Okay. Let me see here. Adrian Lindsay Ladono says, old SCR Super Saiyan Namek Goku EZA. Honestly, I'm waiting. I think we can get a celebration. Third form Frieza, Dokkan Fest, transforms into final form Frieza, then to full power Frieza, and then we get legendary summon, Bakayaro Goku, who I think could be the best unit in the game, right? Like emulating.
That'd be a Dokkan Fest LR duel, probably.
Yeah, whoo! I'm ready. That would be awesome.
Literally just the best fight in Dragon Ball ever. So.
Okay, let me see. Reynos with the donut says, I want Super Saiyan 2 SCR Trunks to Dokkan Awaken. He needs it. Yeah, obviously the reason he hasn't is because he's like a Dokkan exclusive, right? So I think that's why.
Yeah.
Knock 9000 with donut says, was Full Power Broly the last EX physical Dokkan Fest? By the way, the Fubuki pick I retweeted earlier. Yeah. Broly. Wait. Full Power Broly?
Physical Broly.
Last EX physical Dokkan Fest.
Probably, yeah.
Was it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, I'm like racking my brain right now.
That's why EX physical sucks so much dick then, huh?
They just
Don't
haven't had
worry.
a new
Don't worry.
unit.
Just wait for Cooler to get his EZA. He'll make the team good again.
Extreme units
Yeah.
in general in this game are just very underrepresented. So.
Yeah, it sucks. It really.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
they
So
just don't sell well.
okay, so the download celebration, it's got to be physical again. It has to be. A physical EX physical. It's got to be.
Yeah, but if it's Kid Buu, that sucks.
Yeah, that's. Oof.
Yeah,
no,
that would...
dude, extreme physical Kid Buu. Forget the physical Kid Buu. Think about the physical Super Buu. How well they're gonna work together.
Yeah, but you don't want to. I mean, it would have to be a different name. I would want to use them both together.
Oh, they could do
Yeah,
the Buff
that's
Buu. Buff
the
Buu.
point we're trying to get at.
Buff Buu. Boom. There we go.
Yeah, they could do that. Or Buhan.
Yeah.
Well, we have one evil Boo, right? No, we have two. We have the STR one and then the SR physical one, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of Super
Yeah, I'm really thinking it could be Buhan. A transforming Buhan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work too. I don't know. The naming scheme in the game kind of like screws everything, so it's like really hard to figure out what they're gonna do with it. But there's so many ways you can play it. That's all.
All right, let me see. Connor with a dono, just a dono no message, thank you. Savon Muzan with a dono says EZA all the buff Trunkses. Yeah. They could use it. Super Trunks doesn't really have a good card, right?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
Pumped John with a dono says thoughts on 120% Super Saiyan 4 EZA Year 6 with LR Gogeta and Omega. I guess that could happen, right?
I think that's more likely than them releasing for the download celebration. I think it'll be a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta dual unit probably.
Savon Muzan with another donut says, what power creep happened next? What power creep happens next, or will there be one? I don't know. They seem pretty content with the category meta, honestly, right? Like, the problem is that they just have to do the categories correctly. That's the only thing.
Well, the power
Yeah,
creep recently hasn't even been in the leader skills. It's been in the passives.
Yeah, it's been in the kits themselves, in the cards. So, look at physical Beerus compared to a unit that came out a year ago. Like, it's not the same. The creep's there. It's just not in the leader itself.
Okay. Geekdom's Grandma with a dono says, I pulled Gogeta Blue when I joined Goresh, so shout out to the Lucky Charm Goresh. Shout out to the homie Goresh.
Yeah, I remember him saying that. I remember in my stream he told me he pulled them.
Nice.
South Florida Snake with a dono. Oh, be careful in Florida, my boy. Says, why do they keep skipping SSJ STR Trunks EZA? Are you talking about the Super? Is he talking about the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks?
I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I think he's
Personally.
talking about that. Yeah.
We need an awakening first, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he needs an awakening. He's still just a UR.
It sucks because there was like
You know what?
10 Dokkan. Well, yeah, because he's a Dokkan exclusive. That Trunks doesn't exist anywhere else. That's why.
Yeah, I was about to say they could be saving him for some heroes related stuff.
Ooh, okay.
So November
Yeah, maybe.
with Super Saiyan God Trunks being the Dokkan Fest.
Yeah, who
I can see
knows?
that.
Because think about how many opportunities they had to Dokkan him. I mean, Future Gohan, like the Tech Trunks, like so many. There's been so many Trunks like
And they
related
just
things
passed
that have
them
come
up.
out.
Yeah.
Yep, every single time.
All right. Michael with the dono says, didn't pull LRs off the banners. 1,000 red coins advice. Oh, perfect. I got the advice for you. Buy them both with red coins once the Christmas banner shows up. There you go. Boom. You're good. Lazy. Oh boy, it scrolled again. Oh, annoying. Hold on. Lazy with the donut says, still disappointed they didn't make an SSJ1 Angel Goku and name Majin Vegeta Super Saiyan. Oh, Super Saiyan Majin Vegeta, and have them go Super Saiyan 2 instead. Yeah. Love the manga panel where they go Super Saiyan 2 in the canyon area. I know Goku's is part of his super attack. Is Vegeta's?
Yep.
I don't think Vegeta's is it?
It is, but it's a different angle, I think.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Alex with the donut says LR Super Vegito and Buhan for the 350 million. Look at the past units from the 250 and 300. Follows the DBZ timeline they've been doing for their releases. Yeah, I mean, oh, he's right. Actually, yeah. I mean, because you just kind of fudge it a little bit and say that the Goku and Frieza are from like Bardock's dream or whatever. So it's sort of like Namek Saga, right? Even though they're really from the TOP, not a big deal. But and they obviously go on and sell. Yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, that's not wrong. Interesting. It would actually be weird to me, I think, if they skipped Vegito, Ultimate Gohan, and Buhan just to go straight to Kid Buu, right? I do think that would be.
Well, I think it could be Buhan transforming into Kid Buu. That's what I was saying before.
Interesting. Okay, so what about like? I mean, there's so much shit they could do, right? They could do like Buu Piccolo that like transforms 50 different ways. Like Buu, see, it sucks because Buu, they could do so many creative things with Buu. Like, come on.
But they can't make the Dokkan Fest LR be like Piccolo Buu. Like,
Yeah, they could.
Even though he transforms, like people will not care that much. I think they got to make at least the first form like somewhat,
Yeah, you have to make it like enticing to want to summon for. So
Well,
I think Buhan's most likely. They're gonna do a transforming version of him.
yeah, but to be fair, we got Exchange Boo. Like that wasn't enticing to summon on.
Well, that's a
first
cool
glance.
concept. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed if they did an exchange, but there's nothing to do in exchange. What would they do in exchange for this one?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Could they do like Ultimate Gohan and Buu Gotenks or something like that? Like I know it's weird, but like the two Boos were fighting. They weren't allies, right? So
Yeah.
that would be interesting. The only thing is like, but then are they super or extreme? Like things get weird like that, right? Like.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be an Ultimate Gohan Buu absorb.
Hold on. The Tech Blue Gogeta they leaked when AGL Blue Gogeta, but never came out. That was just like that whole V jump was completely messed up. Throw everything from that V jump away. Basically.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
That V jump issue for Dokkan was a mistake.
Yeah.
So-
They actually like that. That's the only time it's ever happened, right? Where they came out like didn't Dokkan like tweet about it? Like it was crazy.
Yeah, there was like some correction sent out. So
Yeah, because in the scan they originally didn't say that he was transforming. I think that was a big thing.
I remember in the 4-year anniversary scan, they said they were gonna get like 15 redstones or something. Remember that?
Oh, I remember that.
That was such a big mistake. I was like, "This is." I even when I translated that, I even said like, "This is actually what it says."
I'm not embellishing it. This is a direct translation. They must have
Yeah.
screwed up.
Phantom Phoenix of the Dono says, whichever one of y'all said a Super Saiyan 4 category, yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be super fun, right? For sure.
Absolutely. It's what I want.
Afrogenix of the Dono says, what surprising character in Dragon Ball Z, or Super would make a good Dokkan Fest or LR? I'm going to say Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku again, what I said earlier. That's mine pick.
I don't know how surprising this would be, but Demon King Piccolo.
Oh, yes, please. Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's like the first big ass villain. Like Mercenary Tao is like the first like actually like, you know, like unnaturally strong
Antagonist.
villain. But
Yeah.
King Piccolo is like the first like worldwide threat. Like the actual like
He was the closest person to killing Goku without actually killing him.
yeah, like he literally like he kind of did stop his heart for a little bit, right? And is it implied that Goku's saved by the Dragon Ball? No, I'm thinking of the fight with Tao.
He's lived.
Because Tao hits him with the Dodam Ray, but the Dragon Ball protects
Yeah,
him.
the Dragon Ball. Yep.
All right, let's see. Densetsu Huracan with the Dono says got 2 Gogetas and Rainbow Vegeta with 1,100 stones. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah. 410 Braxton with a Dono. No message. Thank you, brother. Corey Duke with the Dono says, love all the content. Keep it coming. What card would you guys personally like to see the most? The most, honestly, for me, I'd go Heroes. I want something like, I think like a blue Kaioken Vegito would just look like that. The way like blue Kaioken looks and it being Vegito, it would just be so crazy. Like, I know
Yeah.
Mr. Goresh over here, I don't want to see a Vegito for 2 years, but for me, give me blue Kaioken Vegito, I think.
Yeah, that's just my legend speaking.
Oh, Vegito Blue.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Uh-oh.
I'm
What
about to
happened?
the phone. The 3 physical Vegetos and 1 multi. Vegetas, yeah, physical Vegetas, transformer Vegetas, and 1 multi. One.
Oh, God.
And you're still going. Brutal.
I'm trying. I'm about to call it though. But anyways, let's go. Let's finish all the donos so we can move on.
Crazy man.
Okay, let's see. Julian Jimenez with the Dono says, just an idea. Base form Goku and Vegeta as an exchange unit. Starts with Vegeta stacking defense, and every turn passes. Goku stacks attack and defense till they use this active skill for the Buu arc. Are you saying it would be a Goku and Vegeta into Vegito, or maybe into like the Super Spirit Bomb against Kid Buu? I mean, either would work, right? Like,
Yeah.
Royal T-Man with a Dono says, after getting my copy of LR Goku and Vegeta on JP, I kept going for a copy of Beerus. That's dangerous, because you didn't have one before and you got 2 LR copies. Yeah. Listen, if you get an early W, you got to walk away with your early W. That's, unless you're me, Nolar, or Goresh, where we're just like, summon until we rainbow. You want to walk away with your earlier W, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't
Don't go chasing. Trust me. I know. I'm in the damn despair arc right now.
Okay, let me see. SPK with a Donut says, how do y'all feel about a merge Zamasu and full power legendary Super Saiyan Broly dual Dokkan Festival? Well, I mean, it would have worked well for the anniversary, but like, man, they could do that because it's a Saiyan. Like, as long as there's a Saiyan in there, it could be double extreme and it would work.
Well, yeah, as long as the extreme is Broly.
Yeah.
Broly has just got so much love everywhere.
I feel like Rose.
I think I could see them doing. This would be funny if they did this. A dual Dokkan Fest. One is Dragon Ball Super Broly, and the other one is Dragon Ball Z Broly.
Oh,
That would be
wow,
cool.
That would
be
be.
fucking awesome. Yeah, please.
But do we have every single representation of Broly from
Base form Broly.
Aside from Hero Super Saiyan 4, yeah.
Well, I mean, they're gonna give us slow mode is on. People always say this, but slow mode is on. They can give us a base form Broly from the first Broly movie for sure.
Yeah. Oh man, that would sell so much though.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've gotten a Broly too, so.
It's 6 months, right? Broly Trio was the last one, so we need another like Broly card somewhere.
Oh yeah. All right, let me see. GLN poster with the donut says buying Tech Trunks is so tempting. No, hell no, because he's going to be on banners a lot moving forward. You want to save for Dokkan Fest LRs with your red coins for sure.
Who you said it by?
Or cooler.
He said Tech Trunks.
Okay, so let me just speculate for a second, because right now on Global, this is the first time that Trunks and Zamasu have returned, and I don't think they're scheduled to come back again. Do they come back on the Boo banner and Gotenks banner?
Yeah, they do.
I
Yeah,
think
they do.
they were.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's actually a pretty good chance that they come back on the download celebrations, and I do think that Cooler and Future Gohan are both going to come back on them
Yep.
too.
100%. I agree.
Yeah, I agree with you that.
Keep that in mind before you spend your coins. That's possible.
Oh, maybe I don't have slow mode on actually. Hold on. Y'all talk for a second. Let me see.
All right, I'll just describe my summon here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Hercule and Boo. All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what he gets.
Zeno.
Place your bets. Place your bets now. I'm saying transforming
Zeno.
Goku. Transforming Goku.
Yeah, chat. Let's see. I'm not going to go through it. Let's say your options are transforming Goku, transforming Vegeta. I've seen a lot of Jirens. UI Goku's in there? Yeah.
You're saving those Jirens.
Wow. Slow mode
I
wasn't
am.
on. What?
There he is! There he is! There he is! Oh my god, I'm done.
He's
How many? What is
done.
that?
There we go.
18K?
On
17K?
That could have been a Zeno. What the hell?
I wasn't a Zeno. I know.
Right.
Oh,
All right, final stone count, Nalar. What would it take to rainbow the blue bros or blue boys, whatever we're calling them?
I call them the Blue Boys.
Blue boys it is. Okay.
I want to say just under 16.
Jesus. Yep, Nolar took the shaft this time.
Yep.
No, that's.
I don't
mean,
think
that's,
anyone.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's really like, that's the way it is. 15K to get 5 copies. That's very normal, very normal.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm done. F this banner, dude. I am totally done with this banner.
All right, let's see what we got here. Existence exists with a donor says should free to play summon on Boo and Gotenks. I mean, the banners are good, but no, I don't think so. Unless there's tickets. I mean, if there's tickets, sure.
There's gonna be tickets, obviously.
I don't know. Is there? Because there wasn't on Trunks and Zamasu, was there?
It was.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The Trunks and Zamasu banners for global? Yeah, they had tickets, didn't they?
We had 8 featured units, but there were tickets.
Yeah. I remember seeing tickets from all the global players.
It's gonna be hard for me to tell players to skip banners with tickets.
I don't know why you would skip that banner.
The banner is good. Yeah, it's just I don't know because remember like dual Dokkan like okay LR Blue Vegito and Gogeta you'll find in your friends list every second of every day, but Gotenks and Boo you will not. So Boo is common-ish, but Gotenks no, you're not gonna see him.
He's a shit leader.
But at least you can use Gotenks on other teams.
Yeah, he's super good in a lot of teams. Again, I think Gotenks is far better than Boo until you get to Super Boo. So
I don't think you should skip that banner.
I mean, they
As
are good.
of right now, we don't know what's like. What if JP just gets like something ridiculous? Like then, yeah, maybe think about it. But like it's so far away from the anniversary that I think it's a good time to summon.
Yeah, because the Goku and Vegeta banner sucks. So
Yeah, I mean, are they going to be the Christmas?
That's an understatement.
celebration? Like when are they even going to come out? Because last year it was Gohan and Goten, and that was the global first.
the only thing I'm just like, let's just get the games to both celebrate the 6th year anniversary together. That's all I care about. Like, let's just make sure that happens. How about that? How about we do that, Dokkan? Could you imagine if like it's leading up to that, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, it's both versions are getting this.
Yeah, that would be in February for global, right? Or end of January.
End of January, like January 30th.
Pretty dead for us, so I'd take it.
That oh my god! It's like I don't know. Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken Gogeta and again Kaioken Blue Vegito is the dual Dokkan festival and it's global and JP same time. They announced like, come on.
The hype would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's
you tell me.
All right.
Summer of Darkness with talking about getting a lot of good stuff from the God Packs. Good stuff, my boy. Muda Muda with a dono says PyCon dances Vegito Blue. Yeah, so you've chosen death. Yeah, basically. Yeah, for PyCon. Dez with a dono says, you think it's possible for a Saiyan Saga Goku being an Earthling category leader? No, he won't be an Earthling.
No, unfortunately not.
Yep, nope. It's strictly like people born on Earth. I know Goku calls himself an Earthling all the time, but that's not what Dokkan is putting him
He doesn't
on.
call himself an Earthling. He calls himself a Saiyan from Earth.
Okay. He doesn't call himself an Earthling in the Japanese, in the manga or anything?
Nope.
Because he does do that in the dub, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? I think he does.
Nope. He says, I'm a Saiyan from Earth.
Well, I'll double check. Just you wait. I'll be back.
So that's
Is
Saiyan.
he really about to defy guys?
No. Bright One with the donut says best unit 55%, and then the best set 100%. Well, the best set 100% I think is UI Goku. Best set 55%.
LR God Goku. You could even say the blue Vegeta and blue Goku because they have. Well, they don't have dodge in their kit. I would say 55 is definitely God Goku because he has everything in his kit, or even AGL Gogeta because he has everything in his kit there. You know, additionals, crits, dodges. So.
That's tough. I don't know. I probably would lean towards God Goku without thinking about it super deeply. I'd have to really think about that, I think. I remember in particular the blue fusions for me. Like, I used them at 55% and I walked away thinking like, yeah, Kale and Khalifa are better. And then I rainbowed them and I was like, oh hell no. So
yeah.
Delta Marth with a donut says, could we get a Kid Goku and Tien dual Dokkan festival? I don't think so, but I would like that. And then you give Tien, like the forearm Tien actually have a different name. So you can actually help the Earthling category out. And then the World Tournament gets a buff. And then, I don't know, they could make it Great Ape Kid Goku just for shits and giggles. I mean, we know Kid Goku will sell well in Japan. Like, he was like basically the fastest top grossing ever.
Yeah, he hit top grossing
within an
pretty
hour.
Fast. Yeah.
Yep.
Literally within an hour.
So if Tien had a different name, and what would it be? Tien these forearms?
No, whatever because I know they call it the Four Witches technique, I think, in the dub. I don't know what it's called, like the actual name is, but just whatever the technique name is would be like his little like parenthesis thing afterwards. Giyu Tomioka with a donut says, love you guys. In truth, please let me slay that, my boy. Okay. Sure. Caleb with a dono says, took me 2,300 to get Gogeta, but I got 2 Vegetos. Yeah, 2,300 to get 1 copy. That sucks bad. And 4 int cells.
Global. That does suck.
Yeah. Like tickets and step ups and yeah. PMG Victor with the donut says, just want to say how proud and amazed I am about this channel. Love watching the content you make. No longer the little Game Boy Dragon Ball Z, videos from those years ago. That game kicks ass. Legendary Super Warriors, that Game Boy Color game. If you have not played it, that game is god good. I'm telling y'all right now. Dragon Ball Z, Legendary Super Warriors, Game Boy Color. Play that. That shit is amazing. I'm telling y'all. That game is amazing. All right, just go play it. Malik Jones with the donut says, you were able to obtain all the featured LRs, including Trunks and Mai and Bardock and Gine, under 600 stones. Well, okay. Yeah,
Got your luck right
Damn,
there.
that's pretty good.
Must be nice. Would it be wise to summon on legendary banners to get UI Goku with coins? No.
No.
Hell no. Hell no is the answer. Here's the thing. Focus, if you're free to play, focus on getting LRs like that during the anniversary time from the free tickets and then the 55 banner. I would recommend summoning on that with the 200 stones. Next year, if they do it again, if there's a 66 ticket summon banner, which there probably will be, UI Goku will probably be on there. That's where you try and get him. Save, if you're free to play, red coin banners almost exclusively is what I would say.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the other thing is you might be tempted on like a double rates banner, but I think the last time we had a double rates, they were blue coins, and that's not worth it.
Yeah, they're blue coins. Double rates blue coins.
So yeah, those aren't worth it at all. Yeah, you might throw like maybe a couple hundred stones and probably pull 1, maybe 2 LRs, but the value you get if you got shafted is you get 40 blue coins, and that's, or 20, what is it, 40 blue coins, and that's not worth anything. Maybe they're worth 4 Kais. There you go. They're worth 4 Kais. All right. I mean, as much as I'd like to read everyone's dono, we should swap over soon. So I don't know where you're gonna cut it off there.
I think we might actually be getting close to the end.
Okay.
Zatron, something like that, with a dono says, I rainbowed all the LRs on both banners and 3,500 stones. Again, must be nice. Actually, let me not say that, because I think I might have done close to similar, I think, for the 5th anniversary. Didn't we both? You did good too, Nola, right? You said?
It was like 4K total for Rainbow both. So yeah.
So yeah, you did pretty good.
Yeah.
For sure.
I did. Well, you know what? The stupid part, like just like this, I mean, like for you, it's like sometimes it just takes an ungodly amount to get just the next dupe, and then
Yes.
like 3 fall out of the sky, you know? And then you're like, okay, it would have been nice if it was somewhat even, like every 5 to 1,000 stones I get one, then I wouldn't feel so bad. But it's RNG, so you're at the mercy.
Int Gotenks might have been the worst one for me, because I was about to like rainbow both of those in like 3,500 or something like that, and then it took more to get the last copy of Gotenks than the other 9 copies of Gotenks and Boo. It was just so frustrating, right? RJ Gamers with a dono says in 750 you got LR Vegito and Gogeta Blue, 3 Gohans and Cell. Damn, I mean y'all have good luck, that's for sure. Quinn Co with the dono says, who do you think has the best free-to-play roster? It probably
Jay Fanta?
Pure Saiyans, right?
Yeah.
Okay, personally, yeah, probably Jay Fanta. Yeah, I don't know. I grinded all those free to play units too. Like I got the same account Jay Fanta does.
Yeah, except he Baba's LRs that he gets, and he's
I've bobbing more LRs than Jay Fanta. So what's up? What's up, Jay
Because you
Fanta?
summon, dude.
What's up?
You're not wrong. You're technically not wrong, but yeah. Actually, that would be an interesting series between you and Jay Fanta.
Hell with a donut says, would it be gay if I said I'd rail Super 17 18 absorbed from Dragon Ball Heroes? Nope, not at all. GLN poster with a dono says, I rainbow Vegito and pulled 2 Gogetas. That definitely means I should save, huh? Yes. Yeah, you're good. Well, I would say so, but the banners are still super good, right? Do the 200 stone multi first. Alex DeRusa with a dono says, have noticed the anniversaries have a pattern, Fusion, then GT. Year 1 was Gogeta, then year 2 was Super Saiyan 4, so on, so on. So shouldn't year 6 be GT? Maybe. I'm cool with that.
It depends what they do for the download celebration, because if they do GT, then potentially they might do something else. We're not sure though. So
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Jordan with a dono says, we need free-to-play Z-Fighters units like Team Bardock. Yes, it should have been the Z-Fighters instead of Team Bardock, for sure. Absolutely.
Legends.
Say it again?
Legends.
Oh yeah,
all 3 of your units. Yeah, must be. Yeah, and you have to play crap.
What they would do in Dokkan is they would just release 3, and that would be your free to play team, and then the other 3 you have to just come up with magically.
Oh, you mean like Legends?
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Here's a great idea. Use half a team in battle. See if you can win.
Okay, well, to be fair, the team is actually like good. That's the only thing. Like they're solid.
It is, yeah.
I was watching Ryuden's mono purple team earlier. I was like, oh shit! Like LF Frieza, that Vegeta, and Krillin. That team was like insane. That Vegeta is pretty balanced, huh?
Add them to a list of things that I can't pull.
I didn't pull him either, actually. So. Oh wait, we're at the end here. Okay, Luis with the dono says, I rainbowed LR Vegito in less than 300. What? Less than 300 stones. Okay, well I guess if we're including tickets and stuff. But I mean that's even better. Garesh, what did it take you for the androids?
350, right?
350. That's not better.
Damn.
Plus the Android banner, I think had 12 featured.
Chris with a $2 dono. Message retracted. Okay. Caleb Bell dono says, I missed the part in your dono where you got 22 LRs and 3K. Oh, damn. Okay. Alexander the dono says, should I buy a dupe of LR Gohan with coins or save them? You have a copy of every other LR. All your EZA cards you could buy at Rainbow. I mean, yeah.
Depends how many coins you have right now. If you have less than 500, I would say, well, I mean, you have to have 500, I guess, to buy him.
I mean, yeah. The thing is, LR Gohan is so versatile, though. Like, I could see you justifying it, but I personally would say no.
If you like Gohan, then yeah. But like, keep in mind that the fusions are coming back, guaranteed, in December. So.
Okay, and then Julian
two left.
Jimenez with a dono
Oh,
says,
yeah.
"Could you do a new vid of Super Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku?" Yeah, I mean, I could. Actually, we're caught up there. We can move on to Legends now.
All right. Okay, so we can take a little bit of a break and get all the Legends guys in here. Like Bebop, I think's around. We just got to.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we just got to message him to get in here. So give me a few minutes, and everyone else go grab a drink, go take a piss, all that stuff. We'll be back.
Were you getting Brad and Bebop?
Brad's
Yeah.
in here, but his
I
mic's
forgot to
muted.
take a break in between the Q&A and stuff.
That's fine. Well, it's okay.
All right, so take a little break. What I'll just mute us and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. And we're live, right?
Yep, we're back.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us again. We're back from the break. Brad's here. I want you to say hello.
Hello. Oh, what's up?
Hello.
Nas, you're here too. Did we get Bebop in here yet?
I don't know. I didn't hear Bebop beep his way into the chat yet.
Okay. Well,
But he
let me,
said in Twitter to ping him in the Twitter chat when we got to Legends.
Okay. Well, let's ping him then. Yep. So Talon's still here, I think, right?
Yep, still here.
Drew's still here, and of course me and Goresh are still here. So Let's hop into Legends, even though I stopped playing weeks ago. Let's see.
Hey, don't worry, you're not missing much. The year 2 anniversary is still going strong, man. We got another 5 years of this year 2 celebration going on.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, well, I guess we've got the new banner, right? The Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta. Those are Legends limited banners, right?
Yes, their Legend Limited banner with 999 on them.
Limited on there. They're just the anniversary Rising Volume 2 is basically what it is. With Volume 1 being the other Goku and Pikkon, and now this one being Volume 2. It's just a standard, basically a Legends Rising, but instead of the word Legends, it has Anniversary, and they got the 999 situation going on for the new units. If you get lucky enough to see one.
Yeah. Okay, well,
It's like the worst banner we've seen in ages. The 2 new units are great, but the banner itself is awful. It's terrible.
someone want to tell me what the featured units are?
Besides the two new ones, it's Purple Rage Vegeta, the blue Future Trunks that everyone always dogs on. Other poor units, I forget the other. Kaioken Son Family Blue Goku is one, and the red anti-regen Trunks that we just saw recently.
Oh, the Super Trunks?
Yeah, he's probably
The best
unit on the banner that's not one of the 2 featured units.
The 2 new units, yeah. Okay, well, yikes. Yikes.
Yeah,
Like, at
it's
least
a pretty
the
bad
Pikkon
banner.
had Majin 21 on it as like
That was the saving grace, right?
with value. But yeah, this banner. Oh, it has Green Mai on it also. That's the last one.
Green Mai's still not bad, though, right?
I'm compared to what on what team? Does she compare to LF Vegeta for future now? I don't necessarily think so, but in the right hands of a highly skilled player, she can still do some stuff to help support the team.
Okay, well, yeah, that banner, when I saw it, I heard Garesh's reaction. I think I didn't even watch his video. I just saw it on Twitter because someone
I posted a Twitter reaction, and it was just me laughing and calling it terrible.
It's real bad. Like,
I think it has to be the worst banner ever.
yeah,
gotta be, right?
The 2 new units, like their decision on what to recycle, it's awful, man. Like, why no Broly Chilai or Yellow Vegito? They're both Legends Rising.
Yeah,
units.
really. Why not? Yeah, why not the yellow Vegito? That was kind of a big shocker to me personally.
He still hasn't been back, right?
Nope, so hasn't been back.
That was a Legends Rising banner, the Broly Chilai.
It's been on one banner ever.
And this is technically like a Legends Rising banner, but they're not in the pool. It's ridiculous. Sad. Travesty.
I mean, I guess they're saying that the new units are so good themselves that you'll pull anyways, but
Broly is not like, oh my god, this guy's dominant. No, he's good, but he's not Vegito.
Yeah, like there's no reason not to bring him back.
yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Let me see.
Oh well. Well, okay, so the banner sucks, but the units themselves, if you guys want to go in on them, let's start off with Goku first. So, your experiences with them, how good are they? Or what are their weak points, or what do you think they could have improved?
I've fought against them. Obviously, I wasn't lucky enough to pull either of them. And in fighting against them, I can say that Goku does a lot more damage than Rose does. Pumps out like noticeably more damage than what Rose did, like against me. And then B, he's got the strike cover chain, which makes him useful in and of itself. So I would say he's pretty dang good.
Yeah,
I would say he's
really
better than the green Kaioken one that just came out on the last banner in terms of how he affects the overall meta.
I would say so, but I would say so because not that he's necessarily better, but because of the fact that he fits on teams that are just way better, right?
Yeah, being a extremely useful unit and on more relevant teams makes the 2 new units on this banner more valuable than the 2 new units on the previous banner.
I would agree with that too.
So I think I misjudged the Goku heavily whenever he first came out because Vegeta was so good. that I was like, it was pretty tough for me to say that Goku was that good too. I think he requires a lot of buffs to be ridiculous. Like he's not just out the gate stupid good. But when you get him set up, oof, he hits like a truck. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
the
you
fact that he
really
gets
got to get him going.
There aren't many units that just get permanent card draw speed. Like Kid Goku is special because that's one of the things that he gets. And Mai also. The reason why Mai, by the way, is still like actually like not terrible is because she has permanent card draw speed. And
Yeah,
the
I
fact
can agree
that-
with that.
Yeah, the fact that Goku gets that from his green card, and he gets his green card via his main ability, it's like it's just it works very seamlessly, and he's able to like just chain combos for a long time. And the fact that they gave his blast cards 10 key, even though his blast damage isn't that good, it lets him just like prolong combos for a long time.
Oh yeah, I agree with that 100%. No, like I think I think the Vegito looked like he overshadowed him at first, but I think Goku's definitely good. It's just it's that he's red. That's really his issue. It's a lot of units issue though. Like right now, red in a couple months he'll probably really even out. I do think he's better on Sun Family, personally, than I do on God Key or Future, unless you have Vegeta at like a decent amount of stars.
I've been using him on Sun Family too. Actually, that's the only thing I've been using him on is Sun Family, which is just Goku Family. Not even Goku Family. It's just Team Goku, right?
That's literally it. You only use Goku's. Like Vegeta, pretty much. You at least have Rage Trunks now, but other than that, it's just Vegeta's.
Yeah. Well, the problem is like they just stopped releasing Gohans.
Yeah, I mean we're overdue. I really think we need an Ultimate Gohan next, but I don't know. Like we need a lot of things, so I don't know.
No Gotens that are good. I mean, LF is
He's
a
all
very
right.
unit that requires like specific other units on your team to be
Yeah,
like,
he
the best.
needs a Gohan, who, like you said, is also not hyper relevant right now. And then he's just a straight up glass cannon, even then.
I think he needs the units to be Super Saiyan Gohan and Super Saiyan Goku too. So it's like super specific. So yeah,
Yeah.
Goku Family, Team Goku, and I mean, he works well on there. You run him with Kid Goku. You have 2 units who have permanent draw speed +1. Like that's I think the only team that could do that, honestly.
Bro, I don't even. I'm sitting trying to play. How do you play Raging Blast? This thing sucks, bro.
That's one of the less popular Dragon Ball games.
I know everybody wants Raging Blast too. I know, but same thing with
You mean
Budokai Tenkaichi. Huh?
There's a Raging Blast too.
No, I'm saying everybody wants me to play that.
Oh,
That's all the chat says whenever I talk about it. And it's like Raging Blast 1 it's still a game. It's just I don't even know what's even going on here. Anyways,
It was bad also. No
freaking.
offense,
Oh, dude, no, I'm not gonna take offense to it. I'm a Tenkaichi guy. No, but for the Goku and Vegeta, I mean, Vegeta is. I don't know, man. I know you put him in Z tier, and tier lists aren't supposed to be based on like stars and stuff. It's just the actual unit. But I think my problem is you really got to have him over 6 for me to consider him Z tier. You know what I mean? Like I think at 2 and 3 stars, I can't really put him at Z tier for Vegeta personally. But I do think he's absolutely stupid.
he's a side grade to like if you already summoned like crazy on the anniversary banners and have a whaled Zamasu to like 7 stars, then
Oh, you're good. Yeah, no, you're good.
yeah, he fills a different role with a lot of heavy support. Zamasu, of course, being extremely selfish, the fusion one, but he's optional. It's not a mandatory character if you have a well-off Zamasu, unless you're trying to run Vegeta Family.
I think he is fulfilling a different role though than Zamasu because the fact that he's actually mostly a support unit and Zamasu is just like all about himself.
Yeah, he's like he promotes a different play style on the team, but if you already have Zamasu and you're on a budget, I wouldn't say that you need this Vegeta to still.
Oh yeah, you don't need him. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, to have good results. He's just like you said. It alters your play style heavily because his support is his best characteristics, and that and his blue card damage is real good also. But his
Yeah, I mean
support
the fact that he lowers the sub count too is like he didn't need to do that. Like his main ability was good enough without doing that, and they just put that in there. Like you're like, okay, yeah, what else do we need in here? Oh, I don't know. What if we just let him reduce sub count? It's like, okay, well, all of a sudden things are getting crazy with like if you have Zenkai Beer, it's like you start stacking his buffs and you start to do things that you were never able to do prior to this.
When he lowers sub count, is that just a one-time thing, or does it permanently lower their sub count?
No, it's one time only. But like, it gets crazy with all the switches. That like, imagine future. You have Zamasu, you have Vegeta Blue. You could just constantly abuse like their cover change abilities, and it's just like, okay, like this never ends.
Basically, sounds like he is the purple EX Mai piece of the puzzle for that. Remember the Super Saiyan Bardock and how you can use EX Mai with her to like reduce the swap times to double up on his buffs for Super Saiyans back. Like that's how everyone gets the Rising Rush challenges done that say like do 90 million Rising Rush damage or whatever to Hercule. Yeah. It's like he does that same thing, but for the future team or Vegeta.
Yep. Well, it's not even just for the future team; it's for any character. It's not even specified in the main ability.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, if you're running a like off meta on like color based teams, it could still work basically.
Yeah, or Saiyan team, or Vegeta family team, or like any of those teams.
Dude, I tried him with we're talking about Vegeta, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I tried him with Shallot, and like, Shallot's already obviously really, 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 really good, but being able to come in and continue a combo, go straight into Shallot's super card, is like crazy, crazy good with that kind of damage. Like, you start talking about some pretty wild techs with him, and yeah, I mean Vegeta fits anywhere. I even ran him with Super Warriors just to see how it was, and I mean having lock in with Yamcha, and you got Vegeta to sit there and just give cards to him, it's pretty good. Like, I like Vegeta a lot. It's just after that 50 counts, he kind of needs to die.
Yeah, at that point you just sack him off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only beneficial. That's the best part about cards like that, because it's only a benefit than to lose him. We have a lot of lock-in options.
I would have made Raditz a lot better, because Raditz is sort of built in the same way, where he's only like super good the first X amount of timer counts, and then just like falls off. So if they gave him like a death buff, like that would have changed the game a lot.
A little death buff where he like hits the button on his scouter and radios back to Vegeta and Nappa, and like bloop, 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 buff him up.
Well, that'd be cool if they put that in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like something like that. That'd be neat. But yeah, he promotes a very nice, the aggressive play style that they're pushing now, but in the more supportive sense than what you'd expect from like Zamasu. Hey, there's Bebop. He hopped in.
So
What's up?
What are we talking?
The two new units, Red, Goku, Purple, Vegeta, and what your thoughts are on them. Perfect opportunity to jump in and spill your mind on the matter.
Let's see. I like Vegeta better, only because of the insane opportunity he can give out, within those 50 seconds. I mean, after 50 seconds, yeah, you just want him to die, but.
Sir, it's counts, it's not seconds.
Oh God, you're right. Shut up.
Do you know how many comments I get, bro, when I say dollars, and people are like, it's zenny, it's not dollars, and then like
my
it
God.
counts, and it's like, bro, it seconds counts. Anyways, you're good.
Yeah,
Sorry.
nah, I feel you. But yeah, I just like him a whole lot better because he's just more fun that way. Like you can literally run him with anyone. As long as you land those combos and you get that switch out going like within that time frame, then there's a lot of potential damage that you can dish out early on. And by that time, I'm pretty sure you get a rush, especially if you're running him with Vegeta Blue. Personally, I'm doing something toxic. I'm running him with Hercule.
I saw that coming a mile away.
And the reason that I'm doing that, spoiler alert, is because of the timer counts, the switch out potential. So I run Hercule, Vegeta, and Vegeta Blue. So Hercule and Vegeta both can lower substitution count. So I can have Vegeta Blue within, like I can switch them out, do an infinite combo with Vegeta, switch back, and then I already have Vegeta Blue back in because I swap. Right, yeah, I swap both units out, use their kits correctly, and I can do another set of combos with Vegeta Blue, and I already have my it's
limited red cards.
Yeah, it's a lot. But as far as Goku goes, I really like him. I feel like I'll admit it, I kind of dropped the ball on that because he's a red unit. Everyone underestimated him. He's the unit that everyone underestimated because he's a red unit. So I feel like we judged too quickly. Me personally, I judged too quickly. He's a solid unit. like all through and through. I can't really argue against it. For a red unit now, he's very impressive.
I agree. Yeah, dude,
Just
I crapped all over him in the first stream that I did. Like I did a stream the other morning, and I crapped all over him, and it's because I was using the OG Blue Godku, or Super Saiyan God Goku, and it was just like real tough with
Just
that team.
Yeah, it's a real nice team, and especially like with God Key being like the current king of PvP, like the meta, like you can actually run 2 sets of teams with God Key. So like God Key now, if you really wanted to, it could be an all strike based team. You don't even have to run, Merge Zamasu. You can actually run perfectly well with the Vegeta Blue and the new Red Goku. Because that's already a lot of potential. The debuffs, the card draw speed, the destroying Dragon Balls, like it's all there. Like they have everything. They have the swap. Like it's all there. It's a really solid team.
I'm just salty because I didn't pull none of the units required. When you get that, it's just sad.
You don't want to pull on this banner anyway.
Yeah, it's not a banner you should go too ham on. Like if you got them early, just that's it. Like if they're 3 stars, sure, whatever. Just dip out of that banner. Don't chase. That banner is trash.
I think Vegeta is a prime example of a unit you actually want to prioritize your multi-Z power on.
Yeah. As far as Z powers go, yeah. If you have enough, definitely use them on him. But as far as just like, all right, I got 10k and I didn't get any. Let me dump in another 10k Chrono Crystals for the. No, don't do it. You'll hurt yourself.
Yeah, it was. I made a very bad choice on this banner.
Yeah, because I got a freaking 14-star Trunks, the blue one that nobody knows of, and that was sad time.
So after my stream, I did 20k in the stream. Did I do 20k? I think I did 15k in the stream. Then I did a duel with Palmzor, and I think I did 12k. And then off camera did like another 15. And in the one off camera that I did, I pulled 1 Vegeta, and I pulled like every other unit besides Goku.
I feel like Vegeta is the biggest shaft. I don't know why. I mean, it is the banner's fault, but I feel like I'm pulling more Gokus than Vegeta at this point. But like I said, don't chase. Not worth. It's good, but it's not worth.
The banner sucks. Like the only thing that like if you pull 8 out of 10 of the featured units and you pull everything but the 2 new ones, you literally just threw away you literally just set fire to your crystals is what you did.
Shut up! Stop making me feel worse. Spent like $50 and got 1 green Mai and 1 red EX hit, and that's it.
So to be fair, Mai is probably the 3rd best unit on the banner. But actually, no, behind the red trunks.
What about Hit, dude? Hit's pretty good.
What?
Yeah.
The red hit?
Yeah, he's really good.
No, I'm good. Universe 6 isn't still like out of limbo.
Yeah. Once you put the vomit emoji, I don't know. I kind of felt skeptical to watch. Like that's how you know it's real.
Like we didn't talk about him yet.
I don't even know what he does.
His kit is super simple and basic. And
all I know is he's supposed to be defensive, and he's not defensive.
I'm not even. Go watch the first fight in my showcase. He gets like annihilated by Rose off of a switch. So he has 60% cut active, and he just still takes like bajillions of damage.
So they like labeled as a defensive unit, but gave him the same defensive stat values as the yellow hit, basically.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking because, first of all, how do you release a defensive type red unit right now?
I don't know, dude. It's a little ironic.
It just goes to show you they really did not test Blue Vegito.
Isn't Kale already defensive for Universe 6 too?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Kale's a better unit.
Because Kale's got like never ending. The more cards she uses, the more debuffs she stacks on the enemy.
I'm watching this right now.
I haven't used Kale in like 6 months, dude.
Well, that's because
She's not bad.
not a desirable team right now.
Well, I mean, Hit is good strictly for his bench. That's it. Like, that's a really, really good bench. Both defenses for Universe 6. Because Kefla and Hit can carry the team. Like, Yellow Hit, you can still carry with that. It's a little bit tough, but having Kefla there, you're fine. Chuck on Khalifa, who does more damage to Saiyans. Not amazing. You know, Khalifa's not exactly good, but you can make it work. It's just, yeah, I don't know why they were like, yeah, Red Hit, this is a good time. I mean, you can see where he's placed on DBZ space. Doesn't that normally show like when they were made?
Oh
Or
no!
Like how
is it based on power level? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But then the EXs don't intermingle with like the sparkings in terms of any type of.
Filter it though by EX. But it's just like you know the reason why they did this, right? Is because they released a new EX hit on this banner, which is a 999 for EXs, right? So they knew that if you were going to pull Hit, he was instantly going to jump up to 999. So they couldn't make him too good. That's my theory. I don't know. I have no explanation because I didn't like I showcased him in my video yesterday. I recorded this video like 4 in the morning, and I'm like, okay, this should be a quick. I have Kef on my team. I can at least make something happen here. And I'm not even kidding. I think out of every single match, Red Hit ended the match dead.
So he was just your fodder to throw in front of stuff, basically.
Literally, the instant I would switch into him, he would just get rushed and he would die. Or
That's
Vegeta
weird.
Blue would come in and kill him.
Or maybe he's just that good. They prioritized killing him.
Oh yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, Red Hit, gotta take my ASAP."
He's like, he's probably
Rush.
trying to showcase him. We got to ruin this.
Oh, Hit is like at least 4 times better.
Dude,
I'm
Old Hit's
watching
still
it.
pretty
It's
good,
taking
dude.
so long. He's just dragging out the entire game.
Go to the first fight and then watch him tank against Rose.
No, I am. It's horrible.
Well, sorry to cut it. I just got a $50 donation. I think it says "Hello Bebop," but it says "Hello BBP."
I'm not the one live streaming the podcast.
You're stealing viewers away from it by streaming at the same time. Look at you.
Hey, we're building the podcast, bro. But I think it says "Hello." Hey,
Bebop, thanks for the $50, bro. No, Fanaz, thank you so much, dog. I appreciate you for the
Oh,
$50.
Nas. Oh, yeah. Big guy, big spender.
I noticed.
What's up, bro?
Just to say hi to you through Discord.
Just to say hi to me. That's funny.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Where
thanks.
is this at? In your street?
Yeah,
He's
I'm just
really
streaming Raging Blast while we're talking about this.
Guy.
Bro, like, all right, yeah.
That's
So,
my
did
fitty.
any of you pulled Red Hit or no? Am I the only?
No, I think you're the only one.
I
You're
got
the only
him. But
unfortunate.
I got him on
one.
No Lars account, of course, but
Really? Did you test it?
yeah, no, I have a video going up. It's either tomorrow or the next day. I don't know when I'm going to get it up. I have like 15 videos recorded.
What did you think?
I mean, I went back and rewatched my video on him, and it was like, yeah, I kind of just did exactly what you did. I just sacked him off a lot. Like, and Kefla kind of just handled everything. It was like, because there's no point. I mean, he doesn't do damage in this meta. Like, he does okay damage, not terrible or anything like that, but it's not anything groundbreaking. Like,
Okay. What else do I have here? Changes
what
to
else?
Snake Way? Were there
Oh.
changes?
Well, first of all, okay, so people are complaining about the fact that they changed it, which I mean, obviously, it was better before, but I will say I'm just happy it's back. I didn't think this would come back again during the anniversary. So I'm happy.
I noticed what has changed about it because I noticed it was like a fork in the path and I had to choose, but I didn't notice that after I'd already beat a level. What's the difference?
There's one path for parking and one path for EX, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
god, I probably
Yeah,
picked it.
50Z. It's 50Z, but I mean, I guess it's not bad. I mean, I like the option that is there, you know.
I mean, before it was just, an all-purpose one.
Yeah.
I mean, again, my thought process is I'm just happy that they brought the event back again because they brought that back. I think they released that like right when the anniversary started, right? That was the first
right in
time.
the beginning. Yeah, I remember that.
And now I'm like, okay, I didn't expect it to come back so soon. That's cool.
The last
It's
time
actually
I
good-
remember
some-
that was during the Golden Week, Golden Showdown. Like I know that for a fact.
Maybe it was that. I don't remember.
That was like back in May.
It might have been May. I mean, May wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Bebop, your friend just gave another $50.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Bro, it just said hello, Brad. Appreciate you, dog. Like I just
Gave you 300. Lol.
$300. Okay, yeah. I'm not dude. Go donate that to like the podcast, bro. I appreciate you though. Thanks so much. I'll take it, but still, like, I was just streaming this to BS. Like, I'm not even talking. Anyways,
Oh man.
Yeah. I appreciate you
so
being friends with him.
Well, I guess the question is, it's back. There's a fork in the path, but did it give you more Z power because now you have to pick between a Sparking and an Extreme, or is it the same like it was at the beginning of the anniversary?
I think it's the same. I think it's still 50.
Same. Yeah.
Then why make the change is the question.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So,
They
like,
change
I
everything that doesn't need to.
I guess. I mean, the change could be healthy if you're one of those people that's like holding on to a few Z powers and you can't hold another one, and then you're like, oh, let me just take the EX one instead because I can actually.
Oh
do it.
yeah, that's a good point.
So,
Well, the other solution then would be let you hold more Z
yeah,
power then.
in a perfect world,
So like they didn't need to make it. You know what I mean? Like
they even did that, but like now you can hold 3, but it's only some of them. Some of them you can still only hold 1 of, and I'm like, but why?
Yeah,
Why?
the 300 that I had from the top 100 that I ranked in, it can't hold more than one for some reason.
I don't get it, but whatever.
I mean, my only assumption for that is they are assuming that someone's just going to bank them all for when like one super really OP character comes out. Just
That's
pull
what they
them
should be for, bro.
dump them. Yeah, I agree. Like, if you want to power up your characters at will, you should be able to save them and not have to use them to hold more, but they feel otherwise.
I guess I get it. Like,
I mean, the thing is, like, I understand because if you're gonna like the thing about it with Z power is you can hoard it. If they didn't put any limits, you could hoard it, and then let's say you pulled that yellow Vegeta when he comes out, and then you just dump all your Z power, and then all of a sudden you got a 7-star. They don't want that happening because that would disincentivizes you from pulling and therefore spending money to get corner crystals. I get it, but doesn't mean there shouldn't be a cap. Just make
it's
the cap
also like
like
it's
5.
only 1 unit out of like what? How many units are in the freaking game now?
Yeah, so like, you know, there's 2 arguments. My argument is, it doesn't have to be 1. It doesn't have to be unlimited. It could be like 10. And, you know, that would be okay, at least to me. That would be fair to them in the sense that we'll let you have more, but we don't want you to hoard forever. Okay. But then we don't want you to not spend on anything at all. And then the other thing too is like, just like what you said, it's just 1 unit out of like every month there's at least 3 or 4 sparkings plus a couple extremes. So like really in the grand scheme of things, is that really hurting anything? Probably not. You know, if anything, it retains your free to play players because they can, you know, pull a unit if they get lucky enough to pull the unit they want, and then just power them up to a point where they feel comfortable playing. That's just my opinion, though. What do I know? I don't play Legends anymore, so.
You'll be back.
Are you happy off?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The quickest yes I ever heard in my life.
I've been playing it a lot less, but still playing it a decent amount. Like I'm ranked 50 in PvP, and it's just, dude, it's just not fun half the time. Like some matches are still good, but I don't know.
I think the biggest problem is like when everything's firing on all cylinders, it's a fun game. I don't think anyone can deny that here, you know. But when the stars align, that's very rare. You know,
even Vegeta Blue by himself is not always completely ruining the fun of the game because it feels really good when I outplay him and just destroy him. But the combination of Vegeta Blue and Kefla and then lag, it's just so stressful.
Yeah. Which
lag.
Yeah, that ended the game for me.
All right, now FNAZ is in our chat here donating.
There you go, bro.
Well, at least Brad directed him here, so
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, see, support the podcast, bro.
We got a few donos coming in.
all right, cool. We got one last main topic, at least what I can think of. Double RP.
No.
Triple RP? Just make it 2 times instead. That'll be better.
It's
These
not
kids are
as-
crying on Twitter. Let's make it double.
Double's not as annoying, but it still presents the same problems once you get high enough in the ranks where
There
you're
is
just
okay.
matching.
There literally, I said this before. All you have to do, make it 3 times RP, and then once you hit rank 50, just take it away. Simple.
Yeah.
Over.
Yep.
It-
So
that's
it
silly.
just it just attracts so many unwanted like games like lag or cheaters like just to because the rewards are nice, you know, like I'm always like 50-50 when it comes to double or triple RP because it's like I get the intention with the devs, you know, they want to do something nice for us, granted, of course, with the rewards, of course, but obviously with them not fixing PvP and on top of the fact that we have all these cheaters running amok, it's just crazy and nobody wants to deal with it clearly, and it just sucks because in a way it's like we can't have nice things. Like they want to do something nice in a sense, but then you know they're not also implementing a system to actually stop those people from ruining our experience, and then they just continue. All right, well, here's the double RP. You don't want triple. Here's double, and just deal with it.
I have like this sinking feeling that it's kind of like Xenoverse, where I'm not even entirely sure they are capable of stopping some of the people that are, intentionally maliciously playing PvP.
There's
Like
not
that.
a way to IP ban somebody from a game or just ban the account.
Don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to just take a no tolerance policy towards cheaters.
Because
Then
like
they
just
do-
giving them a
like-
soft reset is
Think
nothing.
about this. Think about this. Ready? So the people who are like, oh yeah, cheaters, like if you get caught once, maybe you get reset, blah 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 blah. No. The reason why I say no is because in order for your account to be reset, you have to be reported and like confirmed as a cheater by the devs after the season's over. So if you're confirmed as a cheater, why should you get a second chance? Because you know how many times you have to cheat in order for you to actually be like reset and confirmed as a cheater? Like it's not just once, it's not just twice. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times.
A couple seasons ago,
If you're
what was-
cheating, hold on. If you're cheating like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in a season, why should you get a second chance? I don't understand the logic behind that.
wasn't like half of the top 100 cheating or something the other season? Like what was
Yeah,
that?
I mean, that's
60
every
rank
season.
got reset. Like why
Yeah.
is that acceptable?
There also lies the problem because their like in-depth screening of cheaters, I feel like stops after the top 100. Like they don't really screen too much past that. And the only reason I say that is because I have people in my Facebook group that brag about like repeatedly using mods in PvP.
About to reference that because like I feel like once they're like past that 10,000 threshold, they're like, all right, like whatever, like we're not gonna account for those who are maybe cheating or whatever. Like they'll just investigate like minor investigation, whatever. But if it's like on a consistent basis and
Yeah,
they
you
see
get all the way
that
up
in the
to
top
the top
100, yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're probably gonna get caught. But regardless, like yeah, like Goresh said, like if you know for a fact you're cheating, because the way it works is if like for example, if you just disconnect, obviously there's no way to tell. Sometimes maybe it was malicious, maybe it was not. But if you get reported enough that it's all right, this is clearly suspicious as hell. Let's investigate. All right, he's maliciously cheating. Like he's gaining RP despite the fact that he's disconnecting from these matches consecutively. Why are you just gonna give them a slap on the wrist and say, all right, well, just don't do it again next season, buddy. You won't get rewards, but go ahead, have fun. Like, no, just ban them because they clearly don't care. They're doing it to the point that it's attracting and triggering a system, however it works with the devs that okay, this guy's clearly cheating. Like he has to be punished, but the way you guys are punishing them is flawed.
This sounds, I don't know. It sounds, I don't know how this works, but I actually kind of tested it the other day because I was sitting on my computer, which is like 10 feet away from my router, and I was playing against this dude, and it was like some Brazilian like clan, and it was horrifically laggy, and the game was unplayable. So I was like, all right, well, this game is pretty much null and void anyway, so I want to test something. And I walked out of my house, and I walked away to the point where I walked out of the range of my router, but I didn't actually physically turn the Wi-Fi on my phone off. I just like walked out of range of the Wi-Fi, and it kicked it over into a bot. and I was like, oh shit, like this must be like some way of how these people are replicating this type of stuff, because like, and I was just like, dude, that's
So you mean to tell me that the cheaters I encountered, they just running from their houses?
they or they should have the type of software that emulates that type of condition more likely.
No, yeah.
But like, it's just ridiculous that it's just that easy for the people to
Oh yeah,
abuse
for sure.
systems. And yeah, I mean, I lost the match anyway because I got killed by the bot. He, like, rising rushed me instantly as soon as I threw a yellow card. But I was still dumbfounded that it was just that easy.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, like when it comes down to it, like again, like it's just I don't see how they can find, like they always, with the news that they give out, like, oh, we're gonna, give out harsher punishments and this and that. Like at this point, because I've already seen it enough, I just don't see how they're gonna implement a system where they can actually fix that, or at least not fix it entirely, but just help mitigate it and reassess the cheaters from cheating. Like, is there a way that they can actually prevent, I'm not saying like entirely, but at least like find a new method, because clearly what they're doing now is not working. So I just don't see a potential.
I think they have step one down, which is identify who's cheating, right? That's they have a pretty good system for that, and I think that's the biggest problem where these games, like, they don't know who's cheating, and in that way they let a lot of cheaters slip through the cracks, and people are just getting pissed off about it. So I think they do know like who's cheating and who isn't. So that's step one. Step two, like literally just ban them. Like, again, I don't know why we're like tiptoeing around this problem where they're like, oh yeah, well, maybe they'll learn their lesson next time. No, well, first of all, why would you even think that? Because if you reset somebody's RP, like they're just going to do it again next season. Like it takes 5 minutes to get to rank 50. Yeah. So especially if you're cheating, right? So,
the only thing I can think of in their mind is that if they're looking at accounts and whether they spend money or not, and they don't want to like hurt their bottom line by banning like medium or high spending accounts. But even that, they should still have no tolerance. And I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's like the only thing I could think of.
Well,
that would mediate their decision.
To quickly interject, all right, so to go back to related to Dokkan, we know World Tournament cheaters are there, modders and whatever. They also really only look at the top like 5K, 10K pretty much, and then just sweep everyone out of that ranking. The reason, but recently they haven't banned, at least I don't remember them banning Dokkan accounts during World Tournament as of late. Beforehand they did, and the reason why is because they had transfer codes, and that was a lot easier to just make a new account. But now that transfer codes are out of the picture, you pretty much have to use a Facebook, a Google, or Apple ID. I've noticed that a lot of Bondi games, when they are cheating, they usually just reset the cheaters. They don't outright ban them. And I'm talking both Legends and Dokkan, because I think once you ban an account that's associated with like a Facebook account, unless you can manually unlink it, there's no way to use that like email again. So you have to make another one. So let's say I'm cheating beforehand. Let's say I'm modding the World Tournament. I get banned and transfer codes. I just make a new account, whatever. I could deal with it. But now that like Facebook account's burned, then I'm less likely to remake a new account and play again, and I just leave altogether. Now, for the most part, that's not a big deal. At least to me, it isn't. But I could see where they're in their mind, they're thinking like, we just reset them, and so it's like a no, like slap on the wrist. It seems terrible, especially in Legends, because it is primarily a PvP game, which has consequences if you do cheat, and like you guys said, you're all pissed that they don't get banned, they just get reset. But I can see their mindset of saying, we're just going to reset them, because if they, like the Great Purge before your first year anniversary for Legends, right? Like if you did that again, look at how many players they've lost. I'm sure some of them have come back, but it's come at a cost. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not justifying what they're doing, but I'm giving a potential reasoning why they're doing it.
I don't even mind the reset forever system without the permanent bans. Just my biggest gripe is that their system doesn't come into effect until after every PvP season is over, which I'm still happy that people are getting punished, but like we still have to suffer through it the entire season. I would be like so much better, and I would tolerate them never banning people, but only resetting them if it like happened mid-season, like right then and there. Like, oh, you've disconnected like 3 times in the past hour or 2 hours. We can tell whatever their system looks for, and then boom, you get reset to 0, and you can't.
Well, I feel like 2 years in, we just got. I think Gresh is right with the 0 tolerance. I don't know if that's what you're saying as well, Cyrus. That freaking Fanaz donated another $50.
3 times.
So I don't know if you guys were talking about that, but
No.
I think there just needs to be no tolerance. Like we've gotten to a point now where it's like we know what people are doing. Like and yeah, it's gonna suck because we're gonna have people who are gonna get accidentally banned. It's just how it's gonna be. Maybe do like a check it more after. I don't know. I know that sounds kind of bad because you don't want to ban anybody who doesn't deserve it, but it's like, bruh, so many people. I play so many matches where it's just like you are clearly doing this. Clearly. And it's like I can report them, doing all that stuff, and it doesn't even matter. Like I feel like it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm wrong.
I also feel like the report option for unstable connection is just there as a decoy. Like I don't think they actually care about that at all. I think it's just there where if you choose that option, they just know to discard your report.
Yeah.
Where it just it's just a feel good thing that doesn't really do anything anyway.
But I mean, that's my I guess conspiracy theory about that.
Yeah, I guess the only thing is like once you get like 12, 15, 20 reports in like the span of like a day or 2 days, and then they'll be like, okay, there's something fishy here. But like just sending in an unstable connection report doesn't mean anything. At least I agree with you with that. It doesn't mean anything by itself. But collectively, if you've got like 20 reports in like 2 days, well, okay, that might mean something. But I don't know. Again, every Legends discussion revolves around how PvP is the way it is.
Well, okay, yeah, because maintaining a PvP mode in a mobile game is actually pretty difficult.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't think any of us doubt that. But think about how much money this game makes. If we genuinely, that's where it gets me. You compare it to a game that say it's like 6 years old for like Halo 3 or 10 years old or something like that. I understand why those games kind of lack a little bit because they're not making current revenue. So I totally get it. But there comes a point where it's like this game is making revenue every single day. Like lots and lots and lots of revenue. It's not just like, oh, well, a little bit of revenue here and there. Like they're doing, that's where it bugs me. And yeah, I know there's a lot of things. There's people to pay and you got to pay for the assets and you got to have all this stuff through Google. And I get it. But come on. There's at least a mill going to the, like, come on. Yeah, that's where it gets me.
It's a game of... Did you see that new meme of like the Toshi thing in front of the car? It's like that.
Yeah. I can do. What's crazy about the Toshi memes? I can visualize it. I haven't even seen it, but I can totally. Dude, the Toshi memes are like the best. Though.
Can you find that?
Yeah, let me take a look.
It's actually really good.
So I'm not trying to your homie donated another $50, Bebop. So I guess thanks for being homies with him. So. I feel bad, because people in the chat are like, bro.
You play Raging Blast more often.
I really should. Evidently, bro, this is the money maker. I didn't even know. I'd been playing this shit 2 years ago if I'd known that.
All right, this is going in the general chat here in the Discord. Take a look.
That's the one I'm talking about, but that's a good one too.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. Oh, the car one?
Yeah, the car one.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that's it.
Reporting lifestyle.
Oh, that's
put it in
crazy.
the chat for everyone there.
Like how they put the 18.
Bro, that's funny as hell.
It's in the chat, boys. So everyone there
Legit.
can take a look.
Oh god.
Oh man, it's too funny.
You posted in the stream chat.
Yeah, I did for them to see. Hopefully it doesn't flag me or anything. Okay.
I can't stop laughing.
All right, here. Let me see. Here it is. Oh, slow mode. Okay, I can't do anything. Anyways, yeah. So, anything else with Legends besides the 2 new units we discussed? Or 3 with Extreme Hit. Double RP. Anything else happen this week?
They need more events. They need more stuff to do with all the units they bring to the game.
You got
Dude,
PvP. Hilarious, fun PvP. What are you talking about, man?
But that's it. I like PvP, even though it gets stressful sometimes. That's the main reason I play the game. I actually really don't like PvE long grinds. That's why I kind of gave up on Dokkan. But
Well, hey, guess what? You can grind up Zenkai souls because you can't buy them with Z medals, so you might as well grind them up.
I
said you can.
4 million.
I just
Bro.
like having the raid mode, having that like cycling all the time, have co-op bosses like cycle every few hours. Like, how do they ever anticipate? Like, it's gonna take them so long to cycle back through all the Legends Road free-to-play Zenkais because they need a whole co-op event like dedicated to them for an X amount of week-long period. So it's like, I mean, it's just like if they just rotated that stuff every day, always had them going, had them like, or even like every 3 days, they just boom, there's always one available, and it just rotates, and like on a really reliable yet fresh schedule, so things don't get stale. And then like instead of having to do it 200 times, maybe they drop it down to like 50 because it'll only be available for like 3 or 4 days. I don't know. I like the game. I don't want to come across like I'm griping too much because the game actually does go pretty well above and beyond for like a phone game. Realistically speaking, it is just a phone game, and it offers a decent amount. But I feel like it's got a lot of untapped potential that it could come in the form of content of things to do in the game besides only character release.
Like again, you mentioned this, but I do think that raid mode had so much potential.
Yep.
Just like, oh, you guys sure did kill this quickly, and then they just forgot about it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have like through the whole anniversary, like each week, they could have been rotating out different powerful opponent. They could have done that to like usher in the powerful opponent tag and be like, we're gonna have these raids running like every week or so. Like, but no, they're just like one day, bye, gone.
did a video on it.
And
I
at
was
like midnight, it's like, bro, like, I
Yeah.
understand not everybody, it wasn't like midnight for them, but it's like for the most part, it was during the middle of the night or like super early
during
morning.
America, it was mostly overnight, and that's like it was over by morning when you woke up.
I guess there's no proper time to really do it because of all the different time zones the game is in because it is global and everything. It's like I get it, but it's like
If they they just had more than one plan.
Yeah. If they had more
even
than one
two.
boss.
Yeah, you just split it in half. That's it. I don't know, man.
I mean, like, okay, like I'm gonna harp on this because I really was excited for the boss raid mode, right? And every other gacha game that has this world boss kind of thing, it just continues, and all they do is just up the HP of the boss. The rewards continue to flow in. Like, they could have given, okay, instead of, because it was really good because of the co-op coins, right? Like, that's why everyone was like going ham on it because it was dropping a ton of those coins. But even if they just drop like extra chance time tickets,
You can get like platinum coins and other good stuff.
or
from
yeah,
that.
anything, literally anything, like erasers. I'm sure people would love erasers, right? Like, right, truth, like, well, you would love erasers, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Yes, Daddy
Equipment
likes
rerolling
erasers.
is another one of my favorite things.
yeah, no, trust me, it's another reason why I've been gone. But like, if they gave other things to drop other than just co-op coins, because I mean, I understand it's very valuable, but they could have done anything else, literally anything else. Z coins, when they knew they were going to put the Zenkai Soul thing in there, like, yeah, maybe you could farm up like 200k coins to do that. Use it for equipment, use it for Zenkai Souls. Like, there are so many things they could have done with it to keep it rolling, but they just gave you one boss and that's it. Ugh. Fail, just an utter fail in my opinion.
The thing with that too, though, is it does definitely, like, I think they know that people liked it for the 16 hours it was live, but they can build on that for sure. Like, we have to remember that they do plan these things like months and months and months in advance. So they definitely should have adjusted it. I definitely think that, but like for the next big celebration, I'm expecting like a much better version of the raid mode to come back.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you that things are planned, and so like if things go better than planned, they don't have much to deal with it. But at the same time, you got to be a little flexible too, right? Like,
Oh yeah, I agree. That's why I said they should have adjusted it for sure.
yeah, so like even if on the fly they just threw us 2 more, okay, they only planned for 1, but they threw us 2 more. as terrible as that sounds, it shows that they're willing to be flexible on their plan, but instead they have this rigid outline for what they're going to do, and they just stick to it. No matter how good or how bad the outrage or the praise is, they're just going to stick to it no matter what. And that's kind of shitty in my opinion, because that means they only go with what they think is going to happen, as opposed to hearing the feedback from their community and embracing that. They're going to make that change 6 months later. Not enough to me. You know, that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Same here.
So the game has tons of potential. It's just
Execution.
It's like a 6-month turnaround time.
Yeah,
Also.
execution, basically, yeah, like you said.
Just
That's
terrible
what they
execution
deliver.
at times. Yeah, so all right, so enough bagging on Legends. I'm sure we'll do more. Let's head off to questions. So donations, Truth.
There is a few here. Okay, so we have Adrian Lindsay earlier showed a bunch of the units he got, a bunch of Dokkan units.
Okay.
Royal T-Man with a dono says, wanted to say love you guys' content, wanted to donate because of my B-days today. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bebop's boy here donated, what, 150? And said, what's up, everyone? Rewards are nice. And then that they should just ban the cheaters rather than reset their RP.
Yes, ban the cheaters. I'm all for that.
Agreed.
Yeah, we didn't say that at all.
Treener with a donut said, y'all are the bee's knees. Okay. NBA Glow is asking Garesh and Naz, do you think the GT team is underrated? Me personally, I think Omega's the best unit outside of VB. Murzumasu is just easier to use. Well, yeah, but the problem with the GT team is it doesn't have Vegito on it, so.
Yeah.
GT team is extremely good. I've been using it almost exclusively since I'm missing so many of the Future and God Key units now. But they are lacking a lot of tools that the other teams have. Like, they don't even have a character at all with a cover cut interrupt. They got Super 17 who'll come in and slurp up your key and maybe interrupt you if you drop below the amount of key required to use a card. But, like, GT has they're still missing some of the tools they need to really go above and beyond. But the characters are all extremely potent, like individually, that are on it, and their synergy's good too. Just missing some tools.
Yeah, I think Omega, if you just looked at the kits of all the characters, I think Omega has one of the better kits, just straight up. The problem is he's a red fusion warrior in the meta. So that alone, like, pins him down like below every other unit that released.
What color would you have wanted him?
Purple.
Anything but red, honestly. I don't know. For GT specifically, I think if you're gonna keep Goku as the green unit, then I maybe would say yellow.
Dude, I would have swapped the colors of the EX and the Sparking. Make him blue, and then make the EX one, give him the red color.
It's not bad.
I would have made him yellow because the
Baby
yellow for GT is what, Sin? Like, he's good, but he's not super safe.
He does nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got a good defense role, though. I mean, he does do, like, no damage. But blue, Baby, also, he doesn't really do any damage either. So having the Omega be blue wouldn't have been terrible.
I think they could have done this. They could have made Zamasu red, and then they could have made Omega purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So contesting with the older Super Saiyan 4 Goku instead of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Kind of like a toss-up there. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and then, I mean, the only other red unit on Future at the time of his release was Rose, right?
Yeah.
I really like the GT team. I just hope, since they're kind of behind defensively, especially now, because even Sin, like, you think Sin's great, and he is a great tank against everyone except for Vegito Blue, because Vegito Blue just uses the green card and then kills his defensive buffs and then kills his endurance also. So it's like his tanking isn't up to par with where the meta's at now because of Vegito Blue. So they're missing defensive tools, but their offenses are pretty much all there. I love GT. Hopefully, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta like can cover change in front of like reds and yellows.
By the way, all these red units that are coming out right now, they're going to be a lot better in like a few months once we get like stupid, powerful green units that are just going to destroy Vegito, right?
What do you think about PyCon? You think it'll be better in a couple months?
No, except for Python.
Yeah.
You know
Now
what's
that everyone
annoying?
says, anytime anyone says PyCon, I just see that tweet. Just see the
Yamcha is going to be good. Like, you guys don't understand how good his main ability is. The ability to lock and also get key back is like actually broken. Like, it's
Dude, no, Yamcha's phenomenal. Like literally, you can run him like by himself on a random ass team, and he's still pretty okay.
I had him placed like 2 tiers higher than Red Bardock on the last tier list that I covered, and people were kind of like questioning that at first. I'm like, he's so much better right now in the game, like even than the Red Bardock, because he can activate him and you can use him so much sooner when all that stuff is more relevant. Like,
the problem with Bardock is that in this meta right now, he can't survive until he gets to the point where he can actually transform because he's subpar before he transforms.
yeah,
Then he just dies after.
Much quicker and on the ball, and you can lock someone in while they still have enough characters for it to be relevant that someone's locked in. But yeah, hopefully they still need a good blue unit in this new Super Warriors team.
They needed like 3 new units. I mean, Chaozu, they need 2 new units. We do have an ultimate Chaozu, so.
I like how
They really need blue and yellow is what they need.
like how they didn't bring back the Baseball Yamcha event, and then the next week, after everybody was literally like about to like fly over there and kill them, that they did finally released it.
We talk about that for a second. That I think they only brought. I don't think they initially planned to bring back the Baseball Yamcha event.
Either. I think they literally didn't plan on it.
Because the community, like, I guess that's one thing that they saw and responded to, like, within community complaints. Because the only reason I say that is because it's the only event that's that old that's come back like that has not. They didn't redesign it. They just put it right back out the same way it was before. Same stage. Like, we just added that one final stage. That's it.
Now we need where's the Napa event? When's that coming back?
Oh my god, I forgot that existed.
That was the first event that was designed like that game board style, I think. Wasn't that the first one?
Yeah, I think so. With the screws, right? It was like with the screws.
Napa. You're right, Napa.
Oh, where it was more like Dokkan, where they had like the map and the little nodes that you'd stop on.
I was thinking like Budokai 2.
It is. Well, yeah, it's more like something like that, but
yeah, but with like the thing would like hop around, yeah.
Because literally every node is just like a fight stage, so it's like it is more like something like that.
Any more donos, Truth, or are we gonna go to Twitter?
Let me see. Treener with a donut says the old cat's meow. Yeah, because he said bees knees before. Francisco Cruz with a donut says Legends equip stream with the homie Garesh tonight. I'm getting pretty sleepy, so maybe soon. I do need some more Z's. That is true.
How many you got?
You need some more Z's because you're going to sleep.
That's what I thought that was he was referencing to. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
the puns.
I'm at like
the puns.
like close.
Does
to
that
like
mean Ambien gives you Z pluses?
I'm near like 100 Z's or something like that.
Good lord, bro! I spent like 1K on Nolar and I got 0.
Well,
I literally got none for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, I was using like 6K crystals per day for like 3 weeks
wild,
in a row, so you know.
I felt bad using the crystals Nolar put on the account, so I didn't want to spend the 50. I was like,
I have a question for you guys. Do you guys think this sale, the daily sale, is going to become a permanent thing? Because I'm telling you right now, that would make them so much money.
You're talking about the $39.99 and then the $13.99 one?
I have bought that sale every day for the entire anniversary.
I mean, it's going away soon. I don't know
how much that is. But I did. Up until today, I bought it every day.
Well, both of them, or just the $13.99 one?
Both, and plus the 99-cent one that gives you like 70 or something. Plus 72. The robot.
Plus the entire
I think
shot.
It's an incredibly good deal, and they might as well just leave it up, because if there's a unit that you want bad enough, you're obviously going to have to probably pursue it with more than what they're giving there. Even still, the big pack, $39.99, that's a lot of money that's making for them. Like, they're not really losing out on that deal.
Well, okay, but here's the problem. Then just like because the sales become so good, then I feel really terrible buying full price, and I will never buy full price. If they had that every day, I'll just wait out till the next day, and I'll buy the
But they already do have daily sales during the big celebrations, right? Like every day, like with the ticket banners that give you like 2 tickets or something.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like that comes with what 2K CC, I think. I can't remember. It's been a while.
This
since I bought it.
this one is 3,900.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they made that permanent every day, then I personally would never buy full price CC. When in the long run, if they only gave me a limited amount of sales, and then I still wanted the unit because I got shafted on the banner, I would then buy full price CC. Like the 2nd year anniversary, right? Because I got shafted on Vegeta Blue, it took me 2K to pull my first one. I was definitely buying full price CC, but if they put that thing in every day from here on out, then I would be like, screw it. I'll just buy the sales and that's it.
But that would also entice other people to start buying those sales who don't normally buy any other crystal packs.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's just, I think in the long run they'll make them more money, but I'm afraid that they won't ever hit top grossing if that's the case.
I guess what I'm trying to get at here is
because they'll devalue their current financial structure for the currency or something.
Do you think this is a test run to see if people are interested enough so that they can make this a permanent thing or not?
Maybe. What I really kind of want, low key, is that Super Chrono Crystal thing, that kind of to come back.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, like, I know it was a good idea to limit it because, I mean, everybody, like us, we probably would have wiped out that shop.
The 14 start every LF. That was
Yeah,
not-
exactly.
Yep.
But I feel like they could bring it back and still limit it to, like, like 3 per, like, month or something, or, like, 3 per, like, every 3 weeks or something. I don't know, like, just something, because those were really nice, like, items that they were giving out. Like those multi-Zs, you can't even complain about that.
That's insane, yeah.
It was like 1,200. Like you can double buff
Yeah.
somebody, and like the units that they had, the LF units. Like, I mean, Vegito was still there. I believe Golden. Like those are. I mean, Beerus could have been there, but whatever. But like, oh, he is there. I'm
Yeah,
pretty. Yeah,
Beerus
he's
is there.
there. Like that's insane. That's really really good. That was such a great deal. They should honestly bring that back.
Well, come back.
I'd use mine if I could, because I still have all 3 of them available.
I think that's something that they would bring back for like New Year time with like the happy bag stuff. That's kind of
Like
that
big
same-
celebration thing.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I would rather make them. I would prefer them release 3 Super Chrono Crystals per huge celebration, so like anniversary and like the New Year's, and then once a month. It's just a monthly pack. You could buy 1 Super Chrono Crystal, and you could spend it on Z Power or hoard it till you get 3 to buy an LF. Like you wait 3 months, spend I don't know what is it like 450. Well, how much was it for
I
this?
think it was $40.99, I believe, or something.
For the
Yeah.
happy bags?
44. I don't know.
No, the
No,
Super Chrono
Chrono
Crystals.
Crystals.
Oh,
Like 44.
buying all 3 of them was
Well,
like $120. So
Well,
yeah, they were like
there's two packs, right? There's 2 Super Chrono Crystals for like 80, and then the other one, the one for 40. Is that what it is?
No, I don't.
look right now. I don't even know. I didn't buy them, so let me look.
Like, so if I was in charge of monetization, the publishing side of Legends, I would just make 1 Super Chrono Crystal available a month, just as a monthly pack. It lasts the entire month. Once you buy it, that's it. But then big celebrations, I would give up to 3. I think that's a fair way to appease like someone like you, Bebop, right?
$40.99. So
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, so like that, if that's enticing enough for you to buy just once a month, okay, I'll get whatever 2K CC plus the Super Chrono Crystal every month, and then when New Year's and anniversary or like the huge celebrations they want to push, they give you up the max 3 for that month. That's
Yeah.
how I would run it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this daily sale's dangerous. Like, you start losing track of how many times you're buying this every day, and next thing you know, you spent 1,500
I know.
on these sales every day. Like, I'm telling you, like this could be a test run. I think it is.
Well, the problem is if they like when I was still playing, I was just like that with you. But the problem is I always knew when I was going to hit the 20k CC cap, so they need to get rid of the damn cap in the first place.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know why that's
Then-
so low.
Because like if they remove the cap to like 50 KCC, if they want to have a cap still, I wouldn't even be thinking about how much did I spend because I'm buying it until I hit closer to that cap. If they got rid of the cap altogether, then it would be super dangerous because then I wouldn't even know how much I put in. You know what I mean?
I wonder if that cap actually holds back sales. It must, right? Like,
These are problems that I have never had to deal with. So
I mean, I don't buy sales when I hit the cap. I
They-
mean, there's nothing to spend on,
They
so
probably do it so you are and like you're obligated to spend your chrono
well,
crystals
no,
in order
they
for you
did
to
it.
purchase.
They did it just to block vendors, but like they already did a ban wave for vendors. Like I don't know, like
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying,
think
like-
it's gonna prevent them though from like releasing the cap that they currently have now. Like I just think they're using it as like a strategic way to just force you to like they're like, oh, these sales are really good, like let me spend the chrono crystals and then just rebuy them and go put my stuff at the cap again and just be safe from there.
yeah. I mean, I see your point, like but the problem is if there's nothing to spend on, I don't spend the CC. Therefore, they're losing revenue on me when I could have been buying something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
True.
if there's
Yeah,
a
like,
shit,
I mean, I don't agree with what they're doing now though.
yeah, like I think I understand. Like I agree with Truth in the sense that they probably did it to limit vendors on how much they could like buy in general. But since they
Yeah.
already did that ban wave and people know you don't buy from vendors anymore, or third party sources, then I don't see a reason to keep that around if that was their reasoning to have it in the first place. Now, if the reasoning is like you said, like, well, you hit the cap, you might as well go spend it. Sure, give me something to always spend on, and I guess the Master Z pack would be like one value if you really wanted to spend, or
Right.
you would get something. But for me, or at least when I had the account, there was nothing else for me to get out of that. So you need to give me, they need to get rid of the cap in general. At least that's my opinion.
That's fair.
I don't know how we got onto this track, but
It's about the sales. That's why.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I mean, look, if they had it every day, I think it would be good. One, if they got rid of the cap, and two, if like, I don't know, because again, we're talking upper whale problems here, where I probably wouldn't feel obligated to buy full price CC if I knew that like sale versions are coming every day. So it kind of devalues it in a way, but at the same time, I can see your argument where who cares? Like people will buy anyways. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I would just buy it every day, forever. If that, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was good. I bought them too, especially when I was getting so shafted. Like I needed every advantage I could get. I got a Twitter thing. We got tagged. It's Brad, me, and Garesh here. Warren Omnivore says, in my opinion, if they aren't going to ban people for cheating, they should turn off RP gain for that player for a season or two. What I would say is they should make a progressively exponential ban. So let's say the first time you cheat, you get banned for one season. You just can't. You can play RP. You can play, but you just don't get any RP, which is completely defeats the point. But then if you cheat again after that one season, then it's a 2-season ban. And then then if you cheat again after 2 seasons, then it's 4-season ban. So at some point, it's like you get the message, or you're just forever never gonna like do anything well in the game. That's one other way I could imagine them, instead of an outright ban, kind of progressively get the point across, like stop being a cheater, you moron.
I don't know, man.
I forget what game it was, but the people that did the vendors and got the currency and the vendors refunded, and the game like found out, like tracked those people and just like put them into the negative currency, and like you would.
What game is that?
I don't remember the name. Like, I just remember hearing about one of them that did that, and you were in the hole and you had to earn your way out.
was it the Black Clover one?
No.
It was either like Bleach or one of the Final Fantasy ones, or I forget.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Exvius or something like that. I forget.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the name of the game. Final Fantasy. Well, what's it called?
Dissidia, right?
Maybe it is Dissidia.
It was either Dissidia or Brave Exvius, or it could have been like one of the Naruto or the Bleach games. I forget.
Well, Bleach just if you vendor, they just banned you from buying. Period. So you were just absolutely relegated to free to play. Like that was it.
Oh,
Damn.
So
fate worse than death, man.
I know, right? But yeah, I know there's a game where you just got negative currency if you like refunded a bunch of times, and then you just had to earn yourself out of the hole.
I mean, it totally to me it makes sense, bro. Like it's literally theft. Like I don't care if you can have the characters, you can say, oh, they're not a real thing or whatever else. What do Pokemon cards hold besides people like Pokemon? Nothing. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
they don't hold any. I mean, Rhyme Style, I guess, those kind of Pokemon cards. But like, but you're literally just stealing at that point. Like that kind of vendor stuff. So you deserve it. You actually kind of deserve to pay it back if I'm being honest. But that's how I feel about it.
Speaking of that, like I know Seven Deadly Sins does that, right? I believe if you refund enough to the point like it's like, all right, you're clearly doing this intentionally, you're abusing it. I believe they like put a hold on your account and like you can't even log into the game unless you pay that back.
Oh yeah, that's a Netmarble thing. I've seen that.
Netmarble. Yeah, that's so like that's pretty dope. Like,
so it's like, hey, you owe $8,000 if you want to play again. You need to give us $8,000 when you already paid like the vendors like I don't know $3,000, $2,000 or whatever, and you're just like, well, I got double fucked, so I can't do this again. But it's true because you literally took $8,000 of value into your account. You just paid someone else $2,000 to do it, and now they're like, well, whatever. So. Yeah, the Netmarble one's not bad, which is why they're really good. The one thing about Netmarble is they're very good on the modding cheating thing. They've got security tight, the refund stuff. They know how to deal with that. So it's really the JP side of things, or not the Bondi side of things. They just don't know how to effectively do it without just outright banning. So.
Well.
All right, back to donos. I know we got sidetracked there for a while, so.
Yeah, you want to knock out these last couple and then finish up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Flavius Garboni with a dono says, why don't you invite Tiger on here? Well, I mean, he's in the Discord and the chat. Like, he could hop on at any time.
He's been here before.
Yeah, every time I talk to Tiger, he's when I ask him, like, you're more than welcome to, and he's just like, I'm busy. So everyone who's like asking for like Nano and Rhyme and all those guys, look, for some of them I don't have a contact with, but they're always welcome to come. It's just
I've invited like tons of people that people have wanted on here, and it's just like usually Dimani. I've tried to get him on here countless times, but apparently someone in Dimani's neighborhood crashed into a telephone pole, and he doesn't have internet for like a week until they come fix it. So
it's like a comic book like thing. Like I've never heard of that before.
It's like an episode of Simpsons.
Yeah, that's his like excuse to get out of work or something like that. Like, oh yeah, I can't come in today because
for the next week, honestly. Like...
Yeah, my dog ate my homework. Yeah, that kind of thing.
It's like there usually is just some weird scheduling conflict as to why other people aren't here. Like Ryuden too, he's always welcome, but when he's got stuff to do, he can't show up.
He's actually
pretty awesome.
What do you mean? I'm right here, boy.
I already saw your name in there, bro. I was waiting for it. Oh, what's up, dude? How's it going?
I just got home.
Invite Nano. Listen, I did invite Nano. I talked to Nano about it, and Nano says, "Well, you guys never invited me." I said, "That's bullshit, Nano. What are you talking about? We invited you for a million
We never
times."
invited him, bro. Like,
okay, here's this. I went on his stream. I gave him bits on Twitch, and I said, "Hey, you have an open invitation to the podcast whenever." I made sure he saw that fucking message, and that was back in January. Okay,
no, we didn't invite him.
So. All right, he's got an open invitation. He's actually in the Discord, right? Isn't he? I'm sure he is.
I know Riku is. I don't know about Nano.
Riku joined, and he was in here that one time when we all watched that video together with everybody.
Yeah.
That was insane. I can't even. I still can't get over that stream.
You couldn't even hear what anyone was saying because everyone was just
screaming and yelling. Anyways, the point is, those guys we've talked to personally, they're more than welcome to come. They just got to give us a heads up so we, can make sure that the notes go flow with everything. So trust us, we invited them. It's just sometimes timing doesn't work out. So that's what it is.
Dude, it's tough to like step away for these couple hours. We fully expect it every single time. But I mean, if somebody randomly was like, "Hey, Brad, I want you on this," it's harder to take 3 hours out of my night and be like, "All right, cool, no editing or anything right now." You know?
Especially on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a Saturday night, guys. So gotta remember that.
Full disclosure, I just have no life right now, so that's why I've been on every single one since I've been the first one I was invited to.
I'm going on like 5 years of no life, so I feel you.
Okay. You got a girlfriend in your own house and stuff, kind of, so you're pretty straight.
All right,
I am straight. Yeah.
Well, we know that much. All right, next other donos.
Yeah, Treener with a couple of donos said got Gogeta Blue on discounts with back-to-back Zeno. Back-to-back Zeno, what? Man, this guy, crazy. Okay, sure. Abu with a donut says, how good is LR Goku Black compared to the fusions? I mean, if you're talking about the Easy A one, not comparable. If you're talking about the Int one, I mean, with the physical Goku Black on Global, it'll be a little bit easier because he actually has a partner. On JP, it's just like, he's good, but it's like, who do you put him with him? Like, there's not really anyone to do it with. So, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Good.
Again, I think that physical Goku Black, like, they share like a lot, most of the same links. It's like 4 or 5 links, and then he's giving 3 key on top. Yeah. So.
And then orbs. Well, if you're facing against Goku's
and
family, but
stats
still
are way damn higher as well in Global. Like, that's, you guys want to talk about
JP Shaft.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that at this point, it's like lowering the rates to be released, and then Goku Black being better on Global. I would argue it's like 3, like on the shafts between versions. That's probably what I'd say. So.
You know, and the worst part is they had the opportunity to buff him and give him the 3 key passive with an Easy A.
Yep.
But they didn't do it. Yep. Like, I 100% expected them to buff him, but they didn't. So
should we summon on LR Rose and LR Broly? Hell no. No. Thug Life for the donut says, is it hard to get into Dokkan? As we all know, Legends has been pretty slow, and I was just looking for something new to take up my time.
I'm glad you asked, because I am coming out with a very comprehensive beginner's guide on Dokkan tomorrow, so you might want to check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna link that to Shay. So check out Gresh's video. Dokkan, I mean, I don't want to say it's hard to get into, but you have to understand that it's, you know, past the 5-year anniversary now, so there's a lot of shit to catch up on, right? Like, that's...
Yeah, I think coming from Legends, you're not going to be playing the game 7 hours a day like you are with Legends, but there's stuff that, like, it takes a little bit of, like, practice to, like, understand how it's working, right? It's more technical than Legends is, for sure.
Yeah.
It's more about the team building, too, because that's where you get all your results. Or pairing your sub-characters with your leader, if you will.
A lot of team building. It's definitely more team building intensive than Legends is, but I mean, it's kind of similar because you have 6 characters and you want to make sure they're all linking together, and you know.
And then Flavius Garboni with the final dono says, you guys are so high right now, you don't notice certain donos. My boy, we're getting to them. We just got to it. Boom, we're caught up. Boom. That's an L for you, Flavius. Hold that. All right?
Yeah, we'll take him at the end of the session, because otherwise we'd be sitting here.
But like, real quick though, dude, his freaking name is pretty dope though, dude. I'm just saying. Flavius is a pretty sick name, bro. Brad's kind of lame, dog.
All right, well, that was good. I think so, right?
My boy Truth wants to sleep.
Yeah, I actually am dying over here.
Comments.
I feel you. It's always great.
Mentioned, did y'all read the notice they put up, like, on the 8th? It's like, huge game update coming. We're doing all this stuff with the files and exciting new information coming soon. You have any?
Yeah, they've done this before. This is not the first time they've done this. There was one other update I remember a long time ago. They were like, you're gonna have to re-download a lot of the data from the game, and it ended up being not that big of an update. Remember that?
In the notice, it separately from that, it's like, also look forward to other huge, exciting announcements incoming type of shit.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. How about that?
Probably them saying, hey, the guild update is coming, and then just nothing.
The believe it when I see it is a great way to sum that up.
At this point, we've given them too much optimism. At this point, I don't care about words. I care about action. I want to see it. I don't care if you're like hey, here's a little taste of what's coming. It's like just release the damn thing.
Yeah, just give me it. I don't. Yeah,
At this point, you can't just keep stringing us along with, hey, something hype is coming, something hype is coming soon. Like just release the damn thing.
I think it'll be the second anniversary.
maybe.
Yeah, I was about to ask, when is it starting?
I think it's the
It'll be
update.
the second anniversary official part 2 with the actual guild update, maybe.
The guild update that's
Imagine.
literally just never been mentioned again past like March. Yeah.
Can you imagine if they drop something too, something else like an extension? It's like, oh, second anniversary extended, all ultimate, all mode, and they just start
Part
dropping more
3.
stuff.
Diamond Showdown.
Golden is second anniversary extended.
I have so many chance time tickets I couldn't even spend because the prizes you could exchange it for were garbage.
No.
What? Like energy tickets and skip tickets? What are you talking about?
I'm topped out.
Dude, that 5 skip
Yeah,
tickets.
well, guess
that-
what?
That's
I
clutch,
was
bro.
topped out too, and then I started grinding up Zenkai, and guess what? You know, all of a sudden, I'm not really topped out too much anymore.
Yeah, how does this man still have energy tickets? I'm suffering. I'm dying here.
I have,
like,
The
I have
Yamcha
almost
grind?
max. Dude, I have almost max energy tickets, and I have so many skip tickets in my gift box.
I
Yeah,
was praying that this next banner that came up was going to be UST, just because that golden ticket comes with a bunch of energy tickets. That's the only reason why. I was really
dude.
hoping.
I gotta just play 8 hours a day, and boom, you're good.
Ah, damn! I only got 7. Damn.
Alrighty. Well, I guess let's wrap that up. Thanks for everyone that joined us. Bebop, thanks for coming by. Bradical, Gresh, Nas, Ryuden, thanks for
You're
dropping by
welcome.
real quick. Talon, I don't know if he's still around, but appreciate that. And of course, Truth, thanks for hosting everything. That concludes episode 33, I want to say. Yes.
Bro, I was just getting good at Raging Blast, too. Dude. I'm actually learning how to play now.
Well, hopefully we'll see more streams of that, and you'll get like another.
No, it sucks ass. I'm probably not gonna play it again. But
I remember seeing Raging Blast for the first time and thinking the graphics were sick.
I mean, it probably was, dude, on the PS3, bro. Like right when
Looking at it, and it's like,
Ooh, it's
Burst
tough.
limit looked the best to me.
I almost played that, and everybody told me Raging Blast.
Don't talk
What?
about
Those
that.
guys are crazy. That's the scene where Goku goes Super Saiyan and gets angry at Frieza was probably done the best in that game. Out of all of them, they did it the best in that one.
Kakarot.
The music score was
Kakarot,
okay,
yeah.
yeah, but I mean, for
Kakarot compared to a
PS3.
PS3 game. Like, all right. Well, anyways, I think Truth is trying to dip. So
Did you,
Yeah.
Gresh, did you play through the DLCs for Kakarot yet?
Did the one that is out? Yeah.
The God Key one or whatever?
Yeah. It was alright. It was alright. It wasn't insane, but it was cool.
Kakarot was a good game. It was just very. You gotta like the story.
I mean, we should
What?
all like the story.
Yeah, the
otherwise-
story of
We
Dragon
should.
Ball. It's pretty
Can
good.
you imagine if we didn't like the story?
Yeah, I know.
Well, it got very repetitive after like Frieza. It was kind of like okay.
Yeah, the fighting got really repetitive.
But up to that point, it was like, dude, the first like 10 hours, it was really, 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 really dope. And I could go back and replay it probably every couple months and be fine with it. But I don't think I could play it like consistently like I can like Tenkaichi or something. Or Xenoverse 2, you know,
Yeah.
fighters.
All right.
Anyways,
All right, guys. That's going to end it here. We'll see you all next time. Follow us on Twitter, all that stuff. Hopefully, you're all sub to us at this point, and we'll catch you all next time.
See you guys.
well, our sub counts are not even then if they're subbed to all of us.
Bye.
Yeah, where's